J-Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. We about to break down the finale for Euphoria, Season 3, Episode 8. Look like to me the finale for the show, if you ask me, after what happened to Rue. Damn, man. Rue, there it is. Rue, there it is. Rue, nah, that's what's up, though, man. Rue, I think Zendaya played a hell of a character playing Rue on the show Euphoria. And Dollar Bill, a.k.a. Alamo, a.k.a. Allie Mo. Yeah, Allie Mo, Dirty Mo. Anyway, he looked like he got the last laugh on old Rue with giving her a hot batch, a bad batch. After she went through that ordeal she went through with Lori, had to escape. I'm glad she busted old lips in the lips. Man, that girl, oh my God. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and break it down a little bit of the episode, and then of course I'm always take questions and comments from everybody watching live. So definitely comment in the comment section. And if you watching, definitely hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff people do. I normally don't say that, but hey, it is what it is. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. Anyway, this episode we see Rue basically bust lips in the lips for screaming, waking up old boy. The one good thing she did, and that's the thing that women don't understand, is stop messing with shit. You know what I'm saying? When you with your man and he got stuff certain places and stuff, in your mind it's clutter. In your mind you ain't paying attention to nothing. In his mind he know exactly where everything is. He does. And when she screamed, first thing he went to was for where he leave that gun, and it wasn't there. And that's because big old Lips Ahoy. That's what I'm going to have to call her, Lips Ahoy, in this moment. Lips Ahoy. Anyway, oh, Lips Ahoy. She screamed. So we see he went right where the muscle memory is, to where the gun is, and of course it's not there. But he was able to get up, but Rue cracked him in the leg, in the kneecap, and was able to get out of there. He still grabbed that shot. He was chasing her through that escape hatch, which she lucky to make it out of there because she ain't never been through there. She get out of there, and of course, as she's damn near about to get away, here come one of them other WBs, and they coming over here. It couldn't even, boy, this is crazy what they wrote, but they got her getting lassoed by one of them, and he dragging her on the way back. And man, it took Marshawn Lynch a long time to get locked on target, but he finally got locked on target. Ah! Took one of them down, and next thing you know, he on the way to pick her up. And it looked like everything was all good. It looked like her plan worked. It looked like she was gonna get free of all this drama that she got going on. And it looks like, all was, good. But I guess what you call it did, Alamo, is once he heard about the DEA and all that stuff she was playing with or whatever from what's so sexy name, Little skinny, sexy. Not with the it'll come to me. Anyway, he played it cool, didn't say nothing as if it wasn't no big deal, didn't matter, laughed it off like old girl. And then next thing you know, he in the back of his mind trying to get rid of her. So I don't know. Let's see. Let me get to some of the storytelling right quick. I mean, some of the comments. Storytelling. Maddie, that's who it is. Maddie. Good looking out, Nelly Nandress. What's good, mama? Hey, it seems I don't remember your name on here before, but one of the things you'll notice is I be forgetting the characters like it ain't nothing. So that's one of the things. But let me get back to some of these other comments. Christian, you said so glad it's done. Why you so glad it's done? You ain't like the show? Would you always complain about something? What's your complaints about this one? Marcus Terry, let's see. You said hello from Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, VA. You said this was so sad. I thought she need to be redeemed. R.I.P. Rue. Yeah, I'm gonna go with more with Marcus Terry on this one. Instead of Christian saying so glad it's done. I'm actually sad that she didn't make it and that you know, my lips are dry, so if I'm doing this, I ain't tweaking. My damn need to be sealed with chapstick in this moment. Anyway, but yeah, it is messed up that she died, man. Damn, man. It's pretty sad in my opinion. This was even though 3 seasons, this was a very good show, very impactful. These people did a good job with the show and the roles that they had. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give them a toast overall for this show. I say it was about an 8 or a 9. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, just off the top of my head feelings. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give them a toast to that. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually did do a damn good job, in my opinion. Let's see. Uh Trey the Goat. You say they tried to get us to see Alamo really did have a soft spot for Maddie. Like, nah, you took Ali's baby. You ain't Ali. You took Ali's baby. You ain't getting no white picnic fence, white picket fence. American Dream. Ali's baby. Oh, you talking about Rue. Yeah, nah, yeah. And could you imagine his big old ass on top of Maddie, little tiny self? Man, I was looking at Maddie again. She's still real cute, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But Maddie is tiny, tiny, at least especially compared to Alamo, she tiny. But I wouldn't expect that type of thing unless she like that. But you know, which hey, some women do. But she looks so little and in weight and in height. But again, it could be just camera tricks. Everybody she around so big and so tall. I hope Marshawn Lynch survived. This dude just sacrificed his damn nards. Hell no. You ain't blowing off this donkey dick. Gonna blow up that donkey dick. No, what you need to know, wait, hold on. What you need to know, we can talk for a minute, all right? Don't, that, what these, let me get that donkey, let me get, nah, hold on. You're gonna have to leave that donkey alone, baby. Marshawn Lynch got blown on top of the damn strip club table, on top of the runway. Who else you said women like to? All right, I'm just getting through some of these old comments. Marcus Terry, all addicts are just that, addicts forever. I'm kind of confused on that issue, or torn rather, I should say, on that issue. I won't say so much confused because I do know a little bit about it, but I guess you could say they are addicts forever. But when people say it's a disease, I'm not sure about the disease part. If you say you could be an addict forever, then that I kind of agree with more than using drugs like that is a disease. But uh, you know, what Alamo, he set her up nice and perfect, didn't he? Especially when she was in pain though, because that's when you in your weakness. And when he gave her that, one of the things I was thinking about is Americans have a bad relationship with pain now. Everything in America is a psyop, though, that come from corporate America. First, you got to recognize that. But I ain't going to try to go down that rabbit hole right now. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all don't know and ain't ready for that. But uh, everything is a psyop. But the reason I bring that up is because the medical industry, one of the psyops that they've had going on with them is that if you got something wrong or something going on, or if you got a little pain or whatever the case, here's a cream, a pill, a little cough syrup, something, anything. They got something for everything. And some of this stuff worked. Some work better than others, but that's the problem is that Americans, the psyop is don't feel any pain, don't feel any discomfort. Take this, drink that, do this, do that, And in other countries, they have a different relationship with pain in the sense that, yeah, nobody likes it. Yeah, it could be discomfort and different things, but they just go ahead and go about their life sometimes, even with a little bit of pain and discomfort. Whereas, soon as Americans are in pain or something, here go a pill for that, here go this for that, da 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 da, and that's why the majority of all drugs sold in the world, I think we number one in all, but I'm gonna say majority. Number one is here. Because Americans need to feel different. We raised on feeling a little different, being unique. No pain, no gain. Who else? You said women like to improve, leave their mark at their loved ones' places. That is true. Women do like to improve their loved ones' places and leave their mark there. And then and it be subtle marks, so that if another woman come in, she'll know, oh, another woman live here in this place. It's things that if you as a man allowed that woman there, you may not pick up on it as much or not think of it as a big deal. But for them, oh yeah, if another bitch come in here, she gonna know this is my house. Lord Derek, you say, what kind of Wild Wild West story is that? What you talking about? Wild Wild West story is what? I know I'm kind of late on the comments, so you got to let me know again, Lord Derek. Let's see, who else you say? Omega Sci-Fi, Q-Dog, Dance and Pose, Bark, Root, 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 Root is out of here. Let's see. Christian, you say it was just a mess. I told you it'd be all about Alamo and everything working around his character. That's the main thing I didn't like. I wouldn't say that. If anything, this last episode was more about Ali and what he was gonna do and not do, and how he got into stuff and whatever the case. But I think it was actually kind of spread out. I was a little surprised and caught off guard that this episode was an hour and a half long. But it was a pleasant surprise. They did use the time wisely. Now, one of the things that we did see that like Root was tweaking, which that's what's got me wondering, like, how did she die on the overdose? He could be lying. He could be lying so that they'll leave her alone. I think she's still alive, to be honest with y'all, now that I think about it, because we didn't see her die. He tried to wake her, she was asleep. He looked, there was fentanyl in it. But still, so here's why I say I think she's still alive. Didn't she take one of those pills already? At least one, because she was driving that minivan around. She took one. She still was walking around when she was running around with that minivan trying to get home and do all this and that. Like, how long does it take if you take one of those pills with fentanyl in it? Like, how long does it take for it to digest and hit that spot? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But y'all let me know after in the comments. But from what I've heard, because I ain't nowhere near knowing what the hell fentanyl does exactly. But from what I've heard, if you even touch it without gloves, it can get into your pores, and depending on the strength or how much you touch, or your tolerance and all of these different factors, it can mess you up, possibly even kill you. So I don't know. Maybe this is weaker, maybe because it's cut, maybe he gave her a fully loaded, I'm reloaded, who knows. He probably felt he couldn't take the chance to trust her. But, I think she's still alive, actually. And Ali just trying to cover for her to get the heat off of her. Maybe try to hide her in Mexico or something. But she had already took some and was moving and grooving. So, now I do know from, again, hearing about it. But if you've been on pills and, on what, heroin and all that type of hard drugs, even though cocaine is something else, it's not in this category. But if you doing like heroin and all that type of stuff, or these opioid pills and things like that, they say that if you've been really like on it and then you stop, and then after a period of time you stopped, you want to get back into it real heavy and hard, they say your tolerances are low, and normally it'll wipe you out. So who knows? We'll see. My dang on shoulder right here hurt. I got that shoulder lean, shoulder lean. Hey, hey, hey. Keisha Charmaine, what's good, mama? You say I'm late. I had to regroup after this finale, man. I feel you, sister. It was a hell of a finale, wasn't it? I mean, I wasn't expecting Rue to allegedly be dead, but my theory is she's still alive till we see you dead on the screen. You still alive. uh Lord Derek was good. You said so Rue was sober all season and now Alamo got her to relapse. Let that what? Let that make sense. This is the only reason why I disagree with you on that. Because actually, Lord Derek, I'm on your side. I agree with what you're saying, except for the one point, which is, especially with the way Americans and we have an attitude, she just got her ass kicked. Her nose is busted. She just got dragged by a horse, which, a lot of Americans don't know this, so it ain't necessarily on you, but they can kill you. They used to kill you back in the Wild West, drag you by a horse. If they go fast enough, it can kill you. So, that's why it was hard for her to get up and move. Some people may think, man, she was just dragged. That can kill you because it's hard to breathe. You getting dragged over rocks and different stuff. And yeah. So anyway, my point being, she was hurting, and if they offer you actually what it's for, because it's pain pills for people that's hurting and sore and had surgery or broke stuff or whatever. That's what it's for. Now he's offering you some for the reason it's for. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is it made an opening. If she had not been hurt, then I'm with you. She probably wouldn't have took it. But by her being sore, you know what I'm saying? She already hurt. She already thinking about feeling better. So, you know, there you have it. That's my opinion. But you got a good opinion. I think it's just because she was hurting. That's why she ended up taking it. Let's see. Matt, you say overall the finale kind of disappointed me, but it had great moments. I mean, you ain't say love. I can't see, my bad. You say, how. I should have left the love in there for you. How. Are you a Native American over here? How. The season started with the farm family and it ended with them too. I had a feeling they would be back. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess it's kind of like putting a ribbon on it, the way they say in the industry. But in my opinion, I don't know. They were kind of corny. They didn't really do much. Like they ain't really. I don't know. For Ali to go there, he gonna what, live with them? This big grown ass man with them little ass girls in there, and he black, and he and he Muslim, and they Christian. But with Rue, it was good. With him, I don't think they would do that. They voted for Trump. They voted for Trump. So, and Ali ain't vote for Trump, so they probably gonna have a bunch of in the conflict. But yeah, that's what's up. Christian, you say Ali is his name. Yeah, the crack guy. make it crack like this. Got that ghetto dope. Matt, you say that dinner scene with Ali when he sees Rue sitting across from him, I got teared up for sure. Yeah, that was sad. Definitely sad that Rue got taken out that way that she did. I still don't want to believe that she gone though. I know I'm getting through these comments kind of late, so you are hearing stuff after I'm saying it, but I'm getting to these comments late. But I'll just explain why I think Rue may be still alive, and this is Ali's way of probably trying to help tie up some dead ends so they won't come looking for her. But I think she's still alive, to be honest with y'all. Angel Poston, you say worst written season of any show. What, Angel? What you talking about, girl? What you talking about? Worst written season of any show? The whole season or just this episode or what? Girl, what you talking about? And you watched every episode and you think that was the worst season? This season was one of their best seasons, if you ask me. I liked it. I don't know. You all let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this season and you think it was really good. Put a 1. If you thought this season wasn't that good, put a 2. Um I didn't see this as the worst written season of any show, especially. Come on now. There's some doozies out there. What? You got me thrown off with that one, Angel. Let's see. Irv Lyon, you said the only good thing that Alamo did was take down Nas. But honestly, that was a really good thing he did, LOL. Alamo still was evil as heck, though. Right, Miss Damn Mouse, the most sensitive mouse in history over here. But yeah, he was evil and everything, but Nas was evil too, so it go down to which evil were people ready to deal with. And I guess but see, with Nate dying, it damn near didn't matter with Nas no more unless he was gonna decide to go after Cassie and what, hold her hostage, keep messing with her. So but they accidentally killed Nate, so Matt, when Cassie told Maddie to be nice to the dude who picked her up, really paid off, or else he wouldn't have took the bullets out of the gun. He had feelings for her, I think. Ah, you talking about Roller? What's Roller name on here, y'all? I can't think of his name right now. But you think he took the bullets out the gun because he had a soft spot for Maddie? Huh. I think he was just tired of Alamo's bull, and he knew Alamo, you know, ain't no good. But again, I ain't really give a lot of thought into why he took the bullets out of the gun just yet. I'm gonna have to watch this episode a couple times at least. But yeah, that was messed up. He did set him up bogus to be his right hand man, You can't be my right hand man and you the one taking bullets out the gun. Catching bullets with your teeth. Negro, please. DJ James or D James, what's up? You say we all knew how this show would end. She was an addict. Uh, yeah, I guess you're right. It's not as sad for me as some people may say it's a sad ending. It's not the saddest ending for me because I know that she was an addict, but I did think that she had cleaned it up since she was clean all season. But that's how they get you, is that they throw you off. And I'm saying the TV show, movie, all that stuff, is that they have it going one way and then switch it up on you right when you thought everything was good. Next thing you know, bang, and then it's over. And so it could have been a hot dose or it could have been just so pure. And with her not messing with nothing in so long, her tolerance, couldn't take it. And he got her out of there. And that's the worst thing about the pill stuff is once you take a pill and it's down up in you, it's up in you. Same thing with a needle. Speaking of which, I'm about to go on a disclaimer, y'all, for all my people that rock with me all the time. But I got an Ozempic came in the mail. It's in a little jar with a bunch of needles. I was thinking I'm gonna take it tonight for the first time, but I don't really like sticking myself with no needles. But anyway, it's just Ozempic. But we'll see. I gotta lose some of this belly. Lose some of that belly. Y'all coming in with a lot of dope comments, man. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna be able to get into all the comments. Let's see. Yeah, they did say that for a while that she a junkie. Flawed Beauty. You said I'm glad this show's finally over. I mean, I actually really liked it. I'm kind of sad it was only 3 seasons and it got interrupted for whatever reason, whether it's COVID or whatever reasons. But it was a good 3 seasons. Will I put this up there as one of the greatest TV shows of all time? Nah. But it was good for this decade. You know what I'm saying? They kind of defined this decade. But is it one of the greats? No. But it was good though. I mean, hey, it's hard to be one of the greats, you know what I mean? So anyway, um, let's see what else we got. Uh Mojo. Mojo Joe. Mojojo. 69. OG, what's good? You said respiratory depression. The respiratory systems get so calm it just stops doing its job. I'm assuming and guessing because either I missed the other comments or whatever the case, but you describing how a person dies once they've taken those kind of pills. And it's like he said, respiratory depression, your body basically goes to sleep inside and out. And there you have it. It's over with. Your body stopped breathing and everything, which it's over with after that. So, yep. And that's why it is possible that she's gone on that couch. I'm not saying it's not possible that she couldn't have died on the couch. Everybody here says she's dead, dog. All right. We'll see. Let's see. Ryan Sundin, you said she wasn't really driving, my guy. That was her dreaming before she passed into heaven. God bless and take Jesus into your heart. Ah, huh. Look at old Ryan over here breaking down some knowledge up in this piece. Ryan, you got me over here thinking for a second right now, boy. Look at Ryan over here, boy. Ryan Sundin. Good comment. So, y'all let me know in the comments. Is Ryan right? Was Rue actually driving that minivan, or was she already passing over after she took those pills and that's what she was dreaming? And because that house was empty when she got in the house, which I was thinking, like, why is she trying to hurry to get into this empty house? And it was all this damn police barricades trying to stop to get over in this neighborhood. Like, it didn't make sense. And then for her to wake up and then, well, I guess for us to come and wake up and then she on the couch at Ali's, I'm like, what? She got away? What happened? So, you know what? I really like that theory of what Ryan said. And y'all let me know what y'all think, because I think I might go with that she already was passing over and it was already a wrap. Yeah. Okay, Ryan. Good one, man. That's why I like to talk with y'all in the comments. Let's see. Matt, you said I don't think that scene was real when Rue was trying to find Fez. I know, right? Yeah, I'm starting to think so also now. I didn't think that way at first, but now I think I am. I think it's over. And yeah, she might have been already tweaking out and doing all that, with the feds and running and getting in the car. All of that could have been her tweaking in her mind, and it was about to be over. Let's see. True to go. Rue took the pain pills, so when Alamo gave her the prescription bottle, it had fentanyl in the pills. In past seasons, Rue has these hallucinations. That's a cue for us to know she OD. See, that's a good point. I forgot all about they did that in the past seasons, to be honest with you. I ain't seen the past seasons in a minute. And when they did the replay for the past seasons, I didn't catch all the replays. So but now that you bring that up, I do remember that, which that is pretty cool. How they kind of did that. But also sad for Rue to go out that way. She got set up, but Dollar Bill, he wasn't trying to take no more losses, especially after his mama set him up. Let's go to Julian. What's up, Julian? You said, it's bad when my fiance watched the last episode with me and didn't need to watch the other episodes. So what's that mean? That the show is bad because she watched the finale? What? And she don't need to watch other ones? I don't know. Maybe that was all she needed. This ain't her genre of show. You know what I'm saying? We all got different genre of TV show. Maybe this just ain't her thing, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I wouldn't put it all on the whole show after watching one episode. But you can watch one episode and say, that's enough. This ain't really my type of show. And I get it. But I don't know if you can break it down so easy necessarily. Anyway, Yvonne, you say fentanyl is just like meth labs. You got to wear full hazmat suits to get rid of the stuff. Yeah, man, that's definitely a lot. Matt, you said if that scene was real, that would have been such disrespectful scene to the actor that passed away in real life. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Of him passing away from fentanyl overdose. Fez, he passed away from fentanyl overdose in real life, and then they make Rue pass away from fentanyl overdose. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. And then that dream with Fez, is that what? What does that mean? Did he escape? Is he dead, alive? She's just tweaking. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a dream interpreter. So definitely is not one to read into what is going on like that. Although I do believe some people can do it, I just ain't one of them. All right, let's see. Show me retro, very satisfied ending. I mean, it's a lot of comments over here. Let's see. I get to some of the most recent. Let's see. Snake, you said, how do you own disorder? What are you talking about, Snake? How do you own disorder? He wrote it in all caps too. He want to know that for real. How do you own disorder? What you talking about? New World Order up in here? Let's see. Maurice Charles. Rue first recognized the pills were fentanyl and not Percocet when she was smiling in the doctor's office having her hand stitched. Huh. What's good, Halima? How you doing, sis? Handle without a handle, you said. That ending made me cry and I never cry. Yeah, that was a sad ending, though. It was a sad one. Maurice Charles, you say tragic ending, but well done, in my opinion. I agree with Maurice Charles. I thought it was well done. I enjoyed it, and I think it was a good show. I think the show is over, in my opinion. At least it should be. These white girls and Maddie, I don't know if they can hold the show, and then if they go back to another high school with some new kids and start over. I kind of don't really want to give a care about what they doing in high school at the moment right now. So that could be me right this minute. I could be the only one, but it is what it is. Now, one of the things that we saw this last episode is like Ali. He really, or was it this episode or last episode? Last episode, he said something that really worked and triggered this episode, which was he said, "You see my house? You see what I'm wearing, what I got, all this stuff? You think I'm living for this?" Like a lot of times people don't even know what they living for. You know what I mean? Like I think that little line in that scene was a lot more powerful than people realize. Cause like what are most people living for? What? Going to work, doing this, doing that, just to get a paycheck, just to so it all be gone, just so you can have a roof over your head and watch a couple shows and do it all over again or something like, you know what I'm saying? And so like he said, you know, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. Like, you know, I ain't here for this damn apartment. This, you know, whatever. That ain't why I'm here. I ain't staying out of jail so I can keep this, you know, bull crap. He basically stay out of jail because if they need him, he want to be there to be able to help them. But if something was to happen or whatever the case, you know, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. And so, you know, we see that once she died on the couch and he tried to get her to, you know, get her to wake up or whatever the case. And then he realized after he did that test that the pills was fentanyl, then, you know, he was ready to, you know, get revenge and take down whoever was possibly responsible for taking out that root. That was his girl. That was his little project. But that go back to another thing that I missed and I wanted to point out on the last episode, because remember that Alamo that we saw he had in his beginner story helping a lot of people, and they all damn near all of the ones he helped died. Like, dude, stop helping people. Stop helping people. They all die. They all OD. Like he had that book and he was writing in the name and date. That damn book was like full. Like, dude, your ass don't know what you're doing. You need to go to school if you want to learn how to help people. Straight up. Because your track record is horrendous. You like the Charlotte Hornets in this mother. Your ass can't do nothing. You may get a little spark of hope every now and then, but your people be dying and killing themselves. Like, dude, what are you doing? But anyway, we see that he can probably write them in his book. But yeah, man, it's just overall we see it why they were showing his side of things the last episode, so that we can understand, in my opinion, we can better understand why he ready to do what he did for Rue this episode, which is go with the shotgun. And I thought he was gonna die, to be honest with y'all. I wasn't expecting Rue to die. I thought he was gonna die, but he made it. And you know, we'll see what happens with him living in that boring ass house for so long. He gonna steal that man's wife. Nah, that's messed up. But yeah, man, we'll see. Overall, Rue dying, that was sad though. I can't even lie. Rocky Might instead of Dynamite. You got Rocky Might. Rocky Might what? Knock that ass out. You say, yo, what the fork was that ending? I mean, what part of the ending you forking? You gotta explain a little more, Rock. What you mean? You didn't like that Rue died? You didn't like what part you didn't like? Let's see. All right. I'll go ahead and do my. I'm gonna go ahead and do my non-biased rating. I call it the MOSCO for anybody that's new. And it's just 4 simple categories that I rate TV shows and movies so that I can give them a non-biased rating instead of just off of feelings from just watching it. I'm gonna also put the link in the description, so if anybody want to come up and talk about the show for a little bit, you come on through. Just of course don't do anything disrespectful or crazy. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get this review. Now the MOSCO, again, like I said, is my special ratings. Took a lot of hard work to come up with this. No, all jokes aside, as you see, very simple. 4 categories, each category 25 points each. They all add up to $100. So let's see. We have the first category, which is visuals and cinematography. I think they did a good job with this episode on the visuals and cinematography and how they showed things and what happened with Rue. We were just talking about how they kind of showed her driving the car and running, and how that may actually have been a visual metaphor of her going through her mind to back to her, what do they say, comfort place or happy place or something to that effect. But nonetheless, that was a good visual cinematography aspect of this episode. Overall, I'm gonna give this episode a and it's a couple more scenes that were pretty good visually. But I'm gonna give this I give it a 23 out of 25. All right, let's see. We got storyline and plot. Now, some of y'all didn't like the storyline for this episode and the plot. I didn't want her to die, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting that. And I wasn't expecting Alamo to die either. So Lori is the big winner because she didn't die. And she not going to jail because Alamo, being greedy, screwed her out of the drug deal, which in turn basically saved her from the DEA. Because if he would have kept his part of the bargain, she would have got hit. So it looked like she gonna be the queen being in the end, which that was luck, good luck right there. But overall, I'm gonna give this episode, the storyline and plot, and I just covered just a small amount. As we know, it was a lot going on in this episode. I'm gonna give it a 23 also. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Wasn't the best, but it was one of their best episodes in my opinion. But I didn't like going to the people house in the farm at the end. I get that some of you all liked it, and I understand why. But for me, and for him to go, Ali, I just don't see how that's gonna work. Special effect, makeup, costume, wardrobe, all that good stuff. For the most part, they really didn't show much. They did show Jules sitting there painting, but like, what's that mean? So what? what happens with Jewel's life. But anyway, special effects, makeup, costumes, not really a lot going on there. Um, so that's the one thing with this show. It uses modern and current, you know, wardrobe and things. So there's not a lot of special effects and stuff going on. Uh, and then lastly, we got. I didn't realize this comment was still up. Lastly, we got entertainment fun factor, which means how entertaining was the episode or movie. How entertaining was it? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? Now, y'all let me know in the comments, what would you rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 100, whatever the case. To me, this episode was entertaining and enjoyable, and I do want to watch it again. And I'm kind of sad that the show's over with, to be honest with you. Now, I do think that she's still alive and they can pop her back out and say she was in hiding until everybody went to jail or was dead or whatever the case, which, you know, it makes sense because we didn't see her body necessarily. So, I don't know. We'll see. Overall, I'm going to give this out of a 25, I'll give it a 24. I give it a 24. And that would bring the total score to a 93, which would be like one of the highest rated episodes of this season. So, you know, you all let me know. That's one of my highest rated episodes of the season, rather, I should say. And while I was putting this in there for y'all to see the 93, I just saw that what is this? COR what Cordy? You said Lauria's dead body. What? When? How? Where? Who? Lori? Somebody took Lori out? I missed that. All right, I got my first guest to come in the building. Been waiting patiently. My man, I ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Christian, how you feeling, brother?
What's up, man?
Hey, nothing much, nothing much. What's your thoughts on this episode, and what do you want to get off your chest?
We gotta talk. You've never been this lost before. Lori snapped her own neck jumping off the roof. You are
I
so
remember
lost.
her saying she didn't want to go to jail, but I didn't see her jump off the roof.
Yes, dude. Like you talking about, she's the queen pin now. She's running things. You ain't never been this off.
Yeah, I didn't see that part. I'll be honest, man. I did just wake up right before it. Normally I'll be sharp though. I must have been still nodding off and missing some part. I remember her saying I'm not going back to jail and start walking to the back, but I
Yeah,
ain't.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the show gave us every possible way to tell us that Rue died, and you're like, nah. You didn't see
All
the
right,
color of her
go ahead.
face. You
Go
didn't see
ahead.
her face.
Tell me. Tell me.
You didn't
No,
see her face from the neck up.
no, they didn't show her face.
Yes, man. I'm watching it again too.
I got it on again right now too.
I'm
So they,
thinking you've never watched the show half asleep. I feel like you're half asleep right now
hey, I think you might be right. You,
because you're. I feel like, I mean, I'm not trying to diss you, obviously. I
oh
feel like
no.
yeah, you're taking out all the symbolism. I've never seen you do that before, and I've been watching you for a long time. You know when they don't directly show you something,
Right.
so you didn't see that they were paying homage to the character of Fez because he died in real life. You didn't get that sense of it.
Oh, of why he did the fentanyl
Like
overdose.
you didn't see that Rue is wearing burgundy. I already knew she was gonna die based on that.
That
She's
was
wearing
her
the hood.
dad.
She's
The,
wearing the hoodie.
yeah, that was her
Her
dad's hoodie on the show.
yeah. and she died wearing it. Um, she saw her dad and all that, or she thought she did. She drove past herself.
She
You
saw her
didn't.
dad.
Yes, she hugged her dad in the show. See, that's what I'm saying. I never seen you watch a show like this. You're like not awake. This is the crazy. I've never seen you. That's why I said I'm like, yo, you lost. I gotta call. You lost.
I'm more awake now, but it ain't helpful if I
Yeah,
missed all that stuff.
yeah. You're gonna watch it again and be like, oh man, it's
So
like
yeah, why did Roller help Maddie?
that. I don't know, but
Yeah,
most of the show didn't make sense. Like I already understood uh the whole thing with Nate,
right.
him being like to the side and not being involved with everybody. That was scheduling and all that. They couldn't really get him with everybody else, which I understand that part. Um, the reason I always said the Alamo thing wasn't gonna work is exactly because of this. He is the one that the person to find Rue to be a rat was
Hmm.
him because everything is revolving around him. He outlived her. The big death was to get him back, but it's him. It's still Alamo. You know what I'm saying? So you had a
Right,
character on season 3 out of nowhere, and then he became, I think, just way too important. The reason you get to make this show be a western is because of Alamo. He's the cowboy in the whole thing.
right.
Um, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying like, I don't like this guy. I think he did great. Like, I liked him in Get Rich or Die Trying, but he did this. Like, you would think he's been like a cowboy his whole life. Like, it was just,
Mhm.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
Um,
did a good job.
but yeah, if you watch because remember they give you two. Domingo wakes up. Ali wakes up twice. So they give you the fake one, and then they give you the real one. So when he actually woke up, it was that he found her dead. And
Mm,
yes, it could be seen corny and doesn't make sense because the family has daughters, and Ali is like an old guy pretty much.
right.
It's weird for him to go there, but it makes sense to go there because that was going to be her end game. That was what Rue wanted. She wanted to go to a happier place, which by dying, that's where she went. Just not, where she wanted to go, but she still showed up,
Mm,
in his head, obviously.
right, right.
But
Huh. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, got a good point.
yeah,
Um,
it
yeah,
seems like
go
it
ahead.
seems like you only saw like the direct stuff. Like if somebody drops something, you're like, I saw that. But if it was like, when they do like oh the color orange was there for this probably means this, I feel like you didn't see it that way, which normally you do, if that makes sense.
Mhm. Now, what you think about the Cassie situation and how she loved Nate so much, but now she about to move on and not even report that he dead just so she can keep the house and keep living that life. Like, damn, that's messed up. I don't know. Am I tweaking on that, or what did I miss? But
You
from what
asking me or
I
you
saw,
asking the person in the comments?
I'm asking you.
Oh, okay, okay. It was weird to also have Lexi out of nowhere be worried about this Bible stuff. Like it was like season 3 was like the Bible and the Bible, the Western and the Bible. For some reason, it was like all
The
the
West,
yeah. It got
Western
weird with
life.
the what was the fire in the tree? What was that called?
Oh yeah,
Like all that stuff is like it got weird. Um, but I
burning
thought
bush. Hmm.
part of the problem is skipping months. Like the show starts with skipping years, right? So now they're adults. So it's supposed to be easier for us to like we're not supposed to think this character was like this. Why did they change the character so much? We're not supposed to think about it because they're adults now.
Right.
Because typically you're not exactly the same person you were, years ago. So it's supposed to be okay. But they skip months. So then Nate, sh- for her to not bring up the whole Nate thing, remember the other guy still was alive, the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was like beating the shit out of Nate every time we saw him on screen.
You should have gave him a job.
I hated seeing that so much. You said before that like, yeah, the guy was probably bigger, scary, and all that. I get that, but Nate is still 6'5". I don't think he's just gonna take it like this all the time. I thought that was weird,
He broke his spirit.
but that was like I felt nothing. When that happened to Nate, I felt nothing, right? But this is the reason why. The guy who played his dad, he died in real life. So we know we're not gonna see him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only people we get to see um be even sad for Nate is Cassie and Maddie. Maddie gotta be like kind of reserved about it, right? So then
Mm-hmm.
we just get Cassie, but we already know that Cassie is in so much stuff right now. And also Maddie because of that, because Alamo helped, that they're not even giving us anything. So who cares? Besides being able to say on social media, wow, they really went there. That's crazy. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that really does anything. And then you show us Rue dying, even though I understand you don't believe it. They give us that.
Well,
And
I'm starting to think
Google
more
if
about
you
it.
Google it, you'll see. Because when the show is done, they can actually talk about it. And she had alluded to it on a talk show before that it was gonna be a like a like finality to it.
Series.
In
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore's show, she had already said that before.
Uh,
Um, but
what's up, Crafty?
that's crazy. I've never seen you. I mean, I cannot tell that you're like half asleep, but I've never seen you watch a show
Well,
where
I'm woke
you're,
now.
yeah, where you like didn't see the stuff. I'm like, wait, what? She's so dead. She reached out for her mom. Like that means she was
What?
dying. She was dying. Every time she has an overdose in the show,
I
they
saw the
show this
mom.
stuff. Yeah. Every time she saw her mom, she saw her dad,
It was in
she saw
black and
her
white, right?
sister. Yeah, she saw her sister. She saw Fez. She saw like the people that are important to her all in a nap. And you're like, no, she's just sleeping on the couch. It was a good nap, like she's just seeing stuff. She literally saw the beginning of the show. Why would she see, why would she be on a bicycle? I mean, on the seeing the girl on the bicycle, which is Jules. She saw
Uh,
Jules in the bicycle while she was in the back in the car. Remember when she went to the
uh,
rehab? That was the beginning of the show.
right, right, right. So
Anytime a show goes back like that and they go to an empty house, which
like
is
her
what they
life
did on
flashed
Power.
before
Yeah.
her eyes. Yeah.
When you go back to the main setting, they're not going to back to the high school. And they go back to the main setting, which was the house, where most of the stuff happened to her. They show you the house, like when on Power, they go back to the house and they look around and it's all shot up because Tommy, like, that's supposed to tell you, boom, this is the end.
Right,
You're
right.
like, nah, you're like next season when Rue come back with a hoodie on.
Nah, I missed too many crucial points that showed that that ain't what's gonna happen. So
I thought
I
it was kind of cool
I
that
admit
the
I admit when I make a mistake or miss something. That's the
no,
thing.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I assume you're like sleepy-ish
Oh
because
yeah.
I've never seen you like miss stuff like that. The key on the thing, which was funny, like Coca-Cola was the key in the episode.
Why you say
Be-
that?
because Coca-Cola is the way that they showed you that the manager of the strip club almost got caught because the Coca-Cola was not on the cup holder because he switched the vans.
Okay, go back to that because that's okay. That's what I figured. They must have switched the vans
Yes, yes, yes.
because
Because it was in the
Lola
middle or whatever. Yeah.
exactly he had
Yeah.
it all.
So
Okay,
the other guy, he almost caught up to it because he noticed his soda wasn't there. So the guy was like, "Oh, I thought you were done with it."
right, right.
So again, this is the show telling us something
Just
something is
happened.
off.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
But if you're watching it like you would watch a crime show, this is what I'm trying to say. You would have caught that. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I ain't get to that part yet.
No, no, no. I'm saying as you were watching it.
I saw that.
Yeah. But I'm saying, did you notice something was up with that part?
Yeah, I
Oh, okay,
said
okay,
they
okay.
switched the vans. I was just saying with you, if that was the same thing, we agree
Yeah.
on.
Oh, but I mean the Coca-Cola was also the Coca-Cola was
Oh
two
yeah,
things.
that was let you know that something
Yeah.
happened, that they switched the van or something.
But also that was the Alamo. Alamo also gave her Coca-Cola to Rue, and that's how he presented the pills.
Oh
So you
no,
should have known there was gonna be some type of switch.
because
So
they
that was the
drank Coke.
yeah, not about the brand of soda.
Oh, you drank Coke with these pills, and you drank Coke in the van. Here come the cue for the switcheroo.
It's funny because I know you're giving me shit. I get it, but when you watch it again, you're
Yeah,
gonna see it. I think you're gonna see it from my side now. You're gonna be
'cause
like,
it's
"Oh shit,
product
okay,
placement, but
yeah,
it's possible. Don't get me wrong. He'll be like,
yeah."
give him a Coke. That's my signature.
Because okay, so remember every time,
Signature kiss of death drink. Before I kill somebody, I always make sure they got a nice cold Coke.
think about a. Obviously, we don't think about this as a crime show, but okay, think about a crime show, right? A drug dealer show. You got this the number two guy, right? Which
Uh,
is the guy with the twist was the number two guy. That took the bullets
right,
out of the gun,
right.
right? So if it was a normal crime show,
You're talking about
we would
roller.
have yeah, we would have been looking at that guy because you always think the number two guy wants to become number one.
Well,
He
that's
he's
what I
tired of
was
the
about to say. Is I
yeah,
think him and old boy driving the van, old donkey dick.
yeah.
I
But
think they
he
the
he
ones
gets he
that
gets
set him
punked
up,
all the time. Yeah,
and that's why I think them
yeah.
two, the quiet one and him, set up Alamo.
I think it was because dude almost died, and then he was just still treating him like shit. It's like, damn.
Exactly.
So you don't care about us, okay?
Right, right,
But obviously he can't say it in the middle of the show because then we're gonna be watching out for that.
right,
So the
right.
twist is not gonna be a twist, you know.
Hmm.
He played that amazing too.
Oh yeah, I
Rolla,
bet you he kept all that dope that they just got from switching the vans because now Alamo dead.
yeah, it was 80 keys too. It's 80 keys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Even
Now,
though they don't fit in there, they got
uh-huh.
that part incredibly wrong. There was like 12 in there. I was like
Yeah.
80.
Right. It would have been a lot more, but yeah. So they set him up, in my opinion, them
Mhm.
two. And he can say, Roller, that he didn't betray his boss or he didn't kill him. Technically he didn't, because all he did was take the bullets out. And then,
Yeah.
but he could say, hey, I was cleaning his gun. He
Right
did.
before.
Right before he took it, he didn't give me a chance. He wouldn't listen. Maybe you'll listen.
I'm
He'll
watching
probably.
right now when
Uh,
Rue ran out the door and what's his name didn't go after her. That was
mm,
one of the main reasons why I knew that she was about to die. He
oh,
picks up the pills and he's looking at it. He's like his whole thing is stopping her from taking drugs.
yeah, I know,
He let
right?
her run out the door so she can go on this adventure.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So we get to see what she went through on season two, which was running out of the car, and then she had her sister trying to chase her. I forget the sister's name. They couldn't get her for the show for this season.
She was busy.
Yeah,
Uh, Shout out to I just had this comment up right here.
I'm not trying to take over either.
Nah, you all good, man.
Okay, okay.
Shout out to Chilling with Tech. You said, how do y'all feel about Rue? Well, I liked Rue, but I couldn't stand the way she dressed. Um, I didn't like a lot of that junkie talk stuff. Not that I'm so against drugs. I mean, not that I think everybody should do, fentanyl and heroin and crack and shit, but uh I think that we should go about it in a different way, maybe, than the way things are going. But anyway, that's a different subject. Overall, she had some promise. She was still relatively young, and sad story in my opinion about Rue and what happened. And as far as did she die, I mean, I'm gonna have to rewatch it again, of course, but it seems it's over for her. And he took her out. It make it look like that's a quiet way to go.
Yeah,
But
but see, I don't like you guys said earlier that it was probably disrespectful that she died that way, like what do you call it? Like Fez in real life.
yeah. Hmm.
But Fez, obviously, for the story in the show, he was able to escape. So in a sense, he was able to live um the character. And then Rue was able to die, and you don't get to see the visual. So you actually don't think about it in any kind of glorified way, because she it was kind of like almost off screen in a way. We didn't
Yeah.
have to see her like, gasping and all that.
Right, right.
That probably would have been more of us thinking about what's his name? Angus Cloud or whatever.
Hmm. Because not seeing her gasping and doing all that made it look like she had a peaceful way out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Um, Shout out to Trevor Grover. He said, "Bro, just finished the episode. The series is over." Yep, the series is over, Grover. And yeah, Rue is dead. Rue is dead. I'm gonna rewatch it, but from the updates I received, it's over. I'm watching it, rewatching it as we talk, and it's at the scene where Maddie was wearing that business suit and sitting on his lap. I give her credit, man. She really can dress, or casting. They really got her dressed nice and stuff this season, but she seems to have gotten way too skinny. And
Who? Maddie?
yes,
I told you before, I cannot look at that in any kind of like, yay. It's and then her with Alamo, I was like, please don't do this show. Please, let's not. Like, it was so weird. But
yeah,
like,
right.
I couldn't tell, is the show trying to tell us that she was into it? She felt pressured. She was scared. I could not tell. I
Yeah,
was so lost. Like,
talking about her and Alamo relationship.
well, yeah, when it got closer and he's like basically touching between her legs and all that, I'm like, is she
No,
into it, or is she wants
she
to get
don't
out?
look like it.
Yeah, okay, so I couldn't really tell what the show was trying to tell us.
Right.
She's not like a super actress. She just does this.
Keep a stone face. Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was like, what are we saying? Like,
she does have the same face for every scene.
yeah,
So
she can just do attitude and that's it.
uh-huh. And
Yeah.
so you don't know what's really going on by
You
looking
know,
at her.
I'm looking at everything, I'm trying to
Right. You don't give
yeah,
no visual clues if she really
yeah.
enjoying being with him or what. You know. I think she enjoyed how he handles stuff, but then she's starting to see he manipulates to get what he want once he handled the business of helping get Cassie free. I
Yeah,
think
because she was already stuck too, yeah.
exactly. I
Yeah.
think she liked it until she realized it was a scam. He
Yeah.
used playing cards, and then he still want her to pay. She like, oh snap,
It
he
was
got
confusing because did Cassie send her to this guy? Like, did Cassie become the madam? Like, I was so confused.
at what part?
Maddie was sent to Alamo by Cassie.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, did they just switch the power dynamic there?
I mean, she kind of put Maddie in between her and Alamo in the
Yeah,
sense.
because now Cassie has money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she got money. All right,
I
she
can't
had.
stand when people go into a safe and they let people see. Like, what the fuck is the point?
I know, right?
Like,
That
try to.
is. I know. I
It's
want
her
to.
sister, but
Yeah, and that's another thing. Lexi is trash. Like
she was just there to judge people. Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
judgmental as hell, but with no body or framework to base it off of. Just
Yeah.
her own thoughts and opinions.
Even in her job, she was just kind of a pushover still.
Of course.
The one time they let her write was for her sister, which she does not want to do.
Uh-huh.
It's just
And
like an insult to her.
Exactly. She ain't want to admit she need her in order to be successful.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
The
know,
one she doesn't want to need.
right?
Yeah,
Which
yeah, yeah.
her selfishness is causing her to not have the success she wanted. Because if she was smart, she'd be like, "Okay, that's my sister. Whatever, whatever, whatever. People want to see whatever, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna write stuff for her, and we
Mhm.
can just put it straight to YouTube, or we can produce it ourselves, or whatever. And then who knows what happens from there."
Yeah, they're
You
not a good team.
No, they're not a good team at all. They do not work together at all.
Dude, like, why was she holding a dildo when they're talking about the Bible and shit? I was like, can we not just waggling this shit? I'm like, what are we doing? Like, it was weird.
Yeah, she's so against the Bible, but for no good reasons, really. So,
I was okay a little bit with Beast Mode. What the fuck is his name? Marshawn Lynch. I
yeah,
was like, this is somewhat a little acting. He got way more time now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
I hope
a
he
big
live
tough guy, yeah, a big tough guy normally doesn't get to do
a lot.
like scared and shit,
Right,
or it
right.
just looks bad. Like he did pretty good, I thought.
Whoa!
Yeah, yeah, it comes out really weird.
Uh-huh.
Wait till you watch Nemesis though. Go ahead and watch that shit.
You say Star Trek Nemesis.
No, no, Nemesis, Corny Kemp show on Netflix. The one I
Uh,
told you about before.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You gonna die when you see that shit.
yeah.
It did good. It was like number one, but everything's number one on Netflix when it comes out.
Right.
It doesn't really mean anything, but
Nah, not no more because
yeah,
they don't release enough stuff. So when they release it every week or whenever,
yeah, that's just the new show.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just so that was the most popular show that week it releases. That's all.
I want to see if you watch it. If you like, I guess you might not do like a whole live about it, but I wonder what you think about it if you watch it.
Yeah, and it's called what again?
It's called Nemesis.
Nemesis.
It's just a cat and mouse. It's a criminal and a cop, and they're trying to beat the other one the whole time. You got one guy that is exactly like Uncle Marvin on Raising Canaan.
Right,
You got the main bad guy. He's like a clone of Ghost, all the way down to the Beijing in the hair.
right.
And then the cop has all the enhancement you can have on a human head. he got he got the blackest hair you could ever see.
What the hell he doing? What the hell? He got that damn Grecian formula and shit with that.
I'm telling you, when you see this shit is I, I I can't remember if it's 8 episodes, maybe. I think it's 8 episodes.
Mm, that's
It's
why.
entertaining. It's entertaining. I'll give you that. But just
Oh, Courtney
try it
Kemp.
out. Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
corny camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
What up? What up, young Slim? How you feeling, brother?
Oh, you watching at work?
At work, listening to us. That's what's up, brother. Hope we give you a little bit of enjoyment, better than other people podcasts. uh, let's go ahead to trade the goat. He said Lexi pissed me off. It took Rue passing away for you to put yourself in someone else's shoes for once. Here goes something else I might have missed. What? When did she put herself in someone else's shoes? Because I still didn't see that. Lexi is so self-centered. What part he talking about? Putting Lexi put herself in someone else's shoes. You saw that, Christian?
No. I think she's the opposite of that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I was about to say, damn, I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
falling asleep a lot more than I realized or something. Hey,
Maybe when she was talking about the Bible, I guess, trying to understand rule through reading the Bible, I guess. Maybe he meant that. But I mean, the person dies already. I don't want you to put yourself in my shoes. I'm dead. Like, wait,
these
do it before
dead
that.
shoes.
Yeah. Like you literally, after I died, you're like, "Oh, I don't know, this person kept reading this book and so I just read it because it was spooky or whatever." I'm like, that's not a good thing to say.
I know, right? On the side note, we saw old girl new booty was
Oh yeah, yeah,
wet.
yeah. I knew somebody was gonna say something like that.
That little new booty. It actually So here's a couple of thoughts on that booty I had. First thought, I was wondering, how did they do that? Like, did they put like blue circles on her ass or something, and like blue circle
If
stickers?
they edit it,
Yeah, and then they can edit in there and put a bigger booty on there if it was like blue circles or blue paint
I mean,
on
it
her.
was like a super thin thong too. So
Yeah, I
part of
know.
it is probably our own
Just put
mind
it on
too.
the cheeks. You just put all the blue on the cheeks, and then you leave the real stuff like the thong. Don't put blue between the cheeks.
You gotta edit the jiggle in.
Yeah, right. So that way, if you leave the thong on there, then you know they can do that. But they may take the thong off, and they may just put the blue all over there. But it had me wondering. But overall, the technology didn't look too bad. It was one scene where I was like, oh yeah, this is not lined up right. She was like walking and stuff, and it looked like
Mhm.
at the top of it, it looked like they used like Photoshop to like trim some of that booty. But overall, it was the
You
right
were
size.
really watching close.
I was, man. Let me see that booty. Let me see. Oh, that was Photoshop. That was Photoshop.
That's not a real jiggle.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, overall, she got that booty that she was hoping for. Um, so I wonder how much money she gonna make with that.
I'm
I
watching the uh, I'm watching the I don't know what to call it. The little pull that Ali does
Yeah.
to check on Rue.
Uh huh.
It I think obviously the character I mean the person, the actress is not dead.
Right.
So
Right.
maybe she turned a little too much. It makes it look like he really moved there. Like she moved herself almost.
Uh
I'm trying to like look at it. I'm trying to see if her face has a different hue, which is what I thought. I thought it looked like a different because he starts crying. You, you thought she was taking such a good nap that he got emotional.
huh.
He called her mom to say I got bad news.
Hmm.
Yeah, her face looks to me it looks discolored a little bit. But she died in her like signature look. She got the AirPods, the old school AirPod thing. She got the hoodie, always looking tomboyish for no reason.
Man. Always bell bottoms and floods and
Like the hoodie became her identity for 3 seasons. I was like, I get it.
all
Maybe she gets something else.
right. Shoot the show over now.
She pulled it out of a backpack just to die.
Just to die. That
I
was
gotta have the outfit on.
let's try to
You
be
know,
like daddy.
like it's like symbolism, and I get it. But a lot of times you see like somebody will wear like a white dress, and they get shot up, and it's like all dramatic. It's like, oh, of course she was wearing the white dress, or like Devil in the red dress, like Racing Kanan when the mom was wearing the red dress, and then the
Right.
mom was treating her like the devil, whatever. And then that's when season one, Kanan is like, you don't know who you can trust, not even your own mama or whatever. That's when he finds out that he had her try to kill his dad. Like sometimes it's a little too much with the symbolism in the outfits and shit. Like just wear what you're gonna wear and do the scene.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, yeah, they try to add a lot of extra stuff into all this stuff, but these symbolism and different things going on, I mean, it
It's supposed to
does
be tension.
interest. Yeah,
Yeah.
interested. Yeah, but sometimes they can overdo it.
So okay, you don't disagree because you said you like this season more than the other season, right?
Yeah, because I like adult stuff more than high school, although,
Well, yeah, but this
they
this is
weren't.
almost like a different show now. Yeah.
It is like a different show now.
You don't think that the show took a hit because it didn't have the sound from Labyrinth? I think so.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say it took a hit because it didn't have as many people as well. Like they had the girl that was performing on the internet.
Cat?
Yeah, Cat,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
boy beating his meat.
Yeah, she got skinny. She became a model, and
Oh yeah.
then she had beef with like Sam Levinson, and then yeah,
Oh, damn.
she didn't like her role for season 2 because
What
she
with the internet dude?
it
Be-
was just it was with that guy. She broke up with that guy, whatever, in like the diner. That was all she had for season 2. That was
uh,
basically her time. Was that?
I thought that stuff what she was doing with old boy. He talking about the baby dick and all that. I
That was
thought.
season 1. Season 1.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Dang.
that's what I'm saying. So she basically had the story that Cassie took over, the online stuff.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
then that became all of Cassie was do the online stuff to pay like, and then you got Nate that became a cuck for no reason. A 6'5" guy turning into a cuck is just weird, I think.
Yeah, I know. At such a
No,
young age is that.
yeah, he could just not be with her.
Yeah, I
That's
know. Right.
so, but the show is like forcing people, like these people have to be together forever. So then everything has to work within the confines of these guys got to be together. You're not giving us a reason for either one of them to be with the other person.
Mm-hmm.
There's no love in there. Like
Who was Slim talking about? Lori.
Slim,
He
Slim
says
pop all over the place. Yeah, 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 yeah.
they actually had a poop all over the place.
I don't know if she pooped. Did she poop?
Poop
Oh,
all.
I don't know if she pooped.
But Lori did that. Okay.
Yeah, she's straight up fucking. I was like, oh shit. You must have been looking away, like it was a scary movie. You're like, I don't want to see this part right
I
now.
was looking away like
Looking at
this.
the bottom and shit. Yeah, sleep. You gonna watch this shit next time? You gonna be like, damn, I missed a lot of this show. And then too, you were like, oh, how can the episode be so long? It wasn't an hour, and it wasn't what it said. 15 minutes of that is just the behind the scenes. It's
The
like,
behind the scenes.
yeah, like Rue saying thank you, everybody. That's normally when you die, when your character dies. I know you think she alive, but you know,
I didn't
she
see
said, "All
that.
right, bye, everybody."
You that made you happy, didn't it? That I said that?
No, 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 man, nah.
Yeah, it did.
You always think I'm trying to find something, but no, man, it's your channel.
All right, I'm glad to make you happy. I appreciate it.
Nah, nah. I don't.
Smile on everybody's face. Nah, yeah,
I don't. There's a
dead.
lot of reasons why
Dead.
I don't like it, but I didn't like this season.
Yeah. Well, I liked it, but I do
Yeah,
think she dead now that I
yeah.
didn't got more information. But how many episodes is in the other seasons? 10,
The
8.
same. It's always the same. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was interesting. The first season was probably the best, maybe.
Because they're
Although,
introducing you to
exactly.
she was narrating for everybody, so you learned everybody through that. She did it for Alamo in this season, which is again why I think it was about him. Nobody else got a backstory, just Alamo.
Yes, they did.
Who?
And everybody else that never did. Ali got one. Who
Well,
else got one?
that was not an episode like Alamo got like an episode.
Just a coincidence because Ali ain't got that much.
Coincidence.
Yeah,
Well, he
Ali
got this episode. He got the last episode.
exactly, but
Yeah, he
they
got the
didn't
second
do
half.
his backstory, right? They didn't want to do his backstory on this episode, then show him, do all of that. So they split it up. But
I thought it was insane. He came in uniform.
uh,
How the fuck did he get in? Like the worst security of all time.
he shouldn't have been able to get in with that bag.
He just sitting there all serious.
Uh, well, the
And
problem with Alamo is when the person messes up that works for him, he hurts them or tortures them or
yeah,
something.
that's why I think the betrayal happened, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it make it where for one, you losing employees because they gotta recover. I think
Yeah.
what he do, kill the doorman because what happened when they got jumped by Lori and them.
Yeah, because he let them in. But it's like
Yes.
what are you supposed to do? Just die?
I know, right? That's what he
He's
wants, though.
he's still gonna get in though. Like it doesn't really
I know,
doesn't
right?
change anything.
But he
But then
country.
he was playing with dude's poop bag and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, like
He ain't got no respect for
I
him.
don't know. And then you wanna come back to that place, which is managed by that guy. I understand if he's under you, I get that. But you just gonna hang out in here and you just gonna punk me all the time. That was kind of crazy too.
But you got to think at his age and condition now, where else could he work? Like,
The guy that got shot,
yeah.
the man, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it gets to a point where you can become a hostage, and this can happen to any one of us in real life. It don't have to be working like a job, like hood stuff, like what they doing, so to speak. You could be working the straight, legit job, but it gets to a point where now you're too old to find a new job or start over. You're too old to be trying to be moving and do this and do that. It gets to a point where you get stuck at that job because you can't leave. How you gonna be starting something in your 50s or 60s? Talking about, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to go back to college.
Some people do try that.
I know. I be thinking,
Yeah.
man, you done fell for that damn college dream bullshit. Like you should have did that when you got out of high school when you was at 20, 18 and be done at 20, 21. You don't go back at 40, 50. And yeah, people to do, congratulations. But at the end of the day, what you about to do? Work another 10 years, 20 years? I mean, hey, I guess so. But it's still you got a lot of debt. The road ahead is a lot harder. They can pay people younger than you, less than you, and you'll be tired. You got family, you got kids, you've been living life. It just ain't the same. But
Yeah, a lot of things like you have rules and laws where you cannot discriminate on the age, but it's like you ain't gonna move up. You're not gonna be running it. They'll just
no,
let you stay in the bottom a little bit.
yeah, yeah.
I'm watching Rue painting for no reason again. At least there's no dicks on this one though. She didn't put a
That
dick
was
on Rue
that was
painting.
what you call it, painting.
Rue?
Jules.
Yeah, she did. Rue.
Yeah. Let's
But
see.
then it's like now she's crying. It's like, so you care about her again? I was so confused.
I don't really like Jules like that.
People gotta die for you to like show something.
That's how they make it in Hollywood about movies and TV shows and stuff. Oh wow! Here's the guy at the border patrol with these big old ears. These girls
Jules,
is
yeah,
laying here with their damn titties and booty and
Jules should have broke up with the dude at least, so we can think that she thought about what like Rue said. She's still with the guy that's married.
Of course she is. How could
Yeah.
she break up with him? Where would she live? On the street?
Well, she must have got something. Hopefully, she doesn't just have the house.
She ain't got nothing. Jules has nothing. Jules is fronting, putting on all that stuff, walking around like you somebody special or you a baller. Your ass is broke. You a damn student in somebody's boy toy or whatever they
The
doing.
last thing she did was slap her and kick her out, right? And the shit fell on her and shit.
That was funny. And
I was like, oh shit.
Rue did deserve to get slapped right there. I ain't gonna lie. She was
Because of
going
what she said.
hard. Yeah, she was
She
going a
was
little.
being reckless, what she said.
She was being reckless. Even if you right, you still being too reckless with that. It ain't your situation, but Rue wanted Jules so bad, so that's why Rue was saying that. But
Dude, I
move
don't
on.
wanna I mean, I'm not an actor. I don't want to talk shit about Sydney Sweeney,
Yeah,
but on this season, on this show, it's like it's like she was playing herself in real life, and then she will go back to the character or some shit.
uh,
Even like I'm right now, obviously I'm not listening to it, but she's like she's just acting like she normally does, like
right.
herself. And
Hmm.
then it goes back to the character, and I'm like, I think they got confused with like, okay, we're older now, we're not the kids anymore. But I think the bouncing around was a little confusing. I think because Nate was completely different too. Are you falling asleep?
Nah.
Oh, I was like, oh shit.
Nah. Nate,
There,
yeah. Um, moving on to another part because this is on my screen. So what you think about well, I guess dude ain't gonna make it either. Dude that got shot, he put his gun down though. That dude that was with Lori.
security.
Yeah,
Oh, the
security
other side, the other side.
shot the dude that got shot by Marshawn Lynch. And it looked like he was when the cops was coming, he had picked up the shotty, but then he put it back
He put
down.
it back down. Yeah.
Yeah, so what? He just gonna go to jail?
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
go to jail for what? There was just a rat on the thing.
Right. What about old boy that was doo-dooing and got hit with the got hit on the leg with the wrench? She tore him up with that wrench. Damn.
I didn't understand how much damage that did. I guess I didn't think of it being done in that hard of a way.
Yeah.
That
I
shit
knew
like
it could kill
destroyed that
you.
leg.
Yeah, I just ain't seen it in so
Yeah.
long. Somebody hit, but like in the movie Clue and in old
Mhm.
stuff, they'd always have something like the wrench or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Hit you in the back of the head with the wrench and kill you. I ain't seen nobody get hit in the knee with a wrench though, but yeah,
She kind of destroyed that leg.
she
That
did.
shit was done.
I know, right? Took him out the game. So what's he gonna do? He gonna go to jail with all this Nazi propaganda having ass?
That's what I'm saying though. He's gonna go to jail for what though?
Yeah,
They
that's
found no drugs. It was just the rat
so why would Lori go to kill herself?
because she thought the drugs was in there. She didn't see what they got out of the
Oh
truck.
yeah. That's true.
They all thought they were gonna go to jail and that's it. It's done because
Right,
the cops knew about the deal. They didn't know they were gonna get something else.
right. What about they? What's up to Maurice Charles? You say Wayne and Faye thoughts. Faye is what? Lips Ahoy,
Faye
and
is just a clown, bro.
I
Faye is
know,
just
a big idiot. I'm so glad Rue punched her ass.
yeah,
She
busted a
woke
lip,
Mm,
big
mm.
lip Faye.
Yeah, I know, right? Busting big ass lips. She got a big old gap though. I ain't gonna lie, but she gonna have some pelvic floor issues when she get older.
That is crazy that Lori killed herself for nothing too.
I know, right?
That's I guess you don't know until you know, but
Then it'd be too late to do it.
yeah, you can't go back. You still thinking like, God damn it, fuck. It's like
I
shit.
know, right? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, that's messed up. Oh, Lori, dumbass. She can be with her perfect little guy. Miss Crafty, you say I was happy when she punched Faye. Hell yeah, I was happy too. I was real happy. I wish she'd have got 2 or 3 hits off on that head. Because one ain't enough.
Dude was too dumb. Like she's literally telling him that those are laxatives, and like how many episodes of that being made clear was he gonna need? He just kept going into the same bag. It's like you guys
Yeah,
already been shitting for like days. To us, it looks like it's a weeks because
I
we gotta
know.
wait a week. But
Alamo, you there? Alamo. This damn remote, this mouse is so sensitive sometimes I forget and I keep rubbing and touching on it. Look like we might have lost Christian over here. There you go. There go Alamo.
you,
Matter of fact, why is my name's not on here? Let's see.
I don't even know if I spelled that shit right, but it's all right though.
Spell what? Alamo? Yeah, you got it. Let's see. What was we talking about before I messed it up?
Um, I want to say we were still talking about them going to jail or not going to jail.
Mm,
There's something I want to ask you about. It happens here too, but like in film in general. So when the manager guy, the guy with the glasses,
yeah.
you know when
Wait,
they're about to
what guy
go,
with the glasses?
the manager from the strip club.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He got
Yeah.
shot.
So when they're about to go, he's with the other guy too, right? And they're in the
Right.
car, and then they're about to go through the border, I guess, the checkpoint, whatever.
Uh-huh.
When they're going through all that, you know how they're acting like, if we get caught, we got all these drugs here, whatever.
Right, right.
Um, I always think that the reason you need to have another character there is because if not, then the show is lying to us. Because obviously there's no drugs there, so there's no reason to be worried about it. Then would you bring the girls in?
So a new character for who? For the Alamo's man to what? Buy the drugs from?
No, no, no. That there's another character in the scene, like in the shot.
Oh, okay.
Because if that guy wasn't there, then the show is lying to us, pretending that there's something there. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Yeah.
So that's why I was like that's why I kept thinking something was up because why are these guys just riding together?
Mhm.
But I thought they would ask some more questions about the girls being in the back. One's in a bra and the other one got her ass out.
Well, they knew already. You talking about the
So
cops, right?
yeah, but is that legal to go like, get
Yeah.
those kind of surgeries?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I was like.
Hey,
Let me
hold
just double
on.
that.
You going to jail. You went to Mexico for getting them big ass titties.
Yeah.
Big ass titties are not allowed to cross the border. All right.
So
Under
that's
Trump.
legal in the inside.
Yeah, that's under Trump's administration. Big titties and juicy asses, not allowed. Nope. He too big. He too big.
I can't do voices. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I was trying to do the dance in the softball game the other day. I was trying to do that, but I couldn't remember how it goes.
That's a good thing.
They were like, "Yo, everybody, it's a church team." They were like, it's a church team. I don't think they want to see the dance." I was like, "Oh shit."
I hope they mocking them and not celebrating them.
Yeah, I was doing it, clowning. I just couldn't get it right.
I know,
I'm
right?
I'm the only guy in the team that's not in the church they go to.
Hmm. Young Slim, this is a good point because he did do something and say a person name like Mitch or something, which made me think, what are he talking about? But Young Slim said was Dwayne Wayne working with the DEA. I think he probably was. What you think, Christian? You saw the part when he was talking to ask for somebody?
No, the only thing that I know is that, or that I think is that Maddie got Rue killed because she mentioned DEA to Alamo about
Oh
Rue.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the only. I don't think that anybody needed to talk to anybody. I think that her saying that was it.
Yeah, but you don't think Dwayne Wayne started working with the DEA?
So Dwayne Wayne is the manager
Yeah,
to the
the
strip
man.
club. Oh, okay. No, I don't remember. He spoke to who? He spoke to the DA.
They probably didn't show it.
Uh,
This would be something that wasn't shown.
are you talking about when he's about to get arrested and he's sitting in the truck, like in the ambulance or whatever? Or
Uh,
I'm gonna go to it right now.
and the white
Uh,
dude was like, "Man, we should have took y'all out."
I'm trying to go to it. This damn Apple TV controller sometimes it's hard as shit to control it.
I know.
I'm looking at the fake butt right now. The kitty butt.
They
Uh,
allowed it. They allowed us to cross the border. Oh, you see Faye trying to be a hitchhiker, but got on
yeah,
board.
yeah, yeah. And God did do it on the.
She's so horrible of a person.
Yeah.
And she could be a sweetheart, but she
They're gonna
getting.
get a whole family out of the car.
I know, right? They horrible, horrible.
She became very useful though. She became
Yeah,
real ride or die, Faye.
depending on who it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, yeah, for him, for him.
Right.
She's in love with him. That's like
He's,
crackhead love.
I know he started hitting that spot, tearing it up.
But she's also getting drugs for free, probably.
That too. She was about to sell him out for that money. So
Damn, so 30 minutes in was the thing about the drugs. That was only 30 minutes into the show. And then after that, it was just all the other craziness. All right, so
yeah.
I'm gonna see. So it's something that he's okay. So he's being asked. All right, let me see. I got the animal that I'm looking forward to meeting him one day, and then the guy just says he quits. Oh, maybe he thinks that he's saying that he quits working with them.
Mhm.
Uh, I thought about that for a moment, but
So it showed Ruth sitting on the couch eating cereal when
oh shit,
escaping.
yo, okay. So not agreeing with what the guy said, right? Not agreeing that he was working with them, but you could take that, you could interpret that to mean that he, the show is letting us know that he was done with Alamo because he says he quit.
Who said they quit again?
Uh Dwayne Wayne, he said he quit to the
Oh,
Hispanic
okay.
guy.
Right, right,
So
right, right, right.
yeah, so that is I took it to mean either he was working with them or that he was done with Alamo, and it turns out to be he was done with Alamo, which is how you know that he
Oh yeah,
must have helped Rolla to
yeah, possibly
yeah.
because well, him and Roller working together
Yeah, but I don't think
arrest
he would have called
Alamo.
Ali or whatever. Ali just happens to
No,
show up, I think. Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, he said he quit. He basically he got his retirement package right now.
yeah. That's the problem with uh I don't want to say the problem, but in drug dealer shows and crime shows, you always have to figure out who's gonna know about the thing, who's gonna know about the secret plan, right? Are we gonna know? Are we gonna find out afterwards? You know how they go back and they like this happened yesterday, and they show you all the lead up. But this
Mm.
show did nothing. They just did it and ended, and we never know. You know what I mean? So we gotta watch interviews and shit. So it's kind of like we gotta watch J Mo to be like, I think he knew. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Stuff like that. The legwork should not be done by us. I think the show owes you that. Tell me how this shit came to be.
Right,
Unless somebody dies by coincidence, you should tell me who came up with this. The whole thing about taking the bullets out, that's been done before, but it was done pretty good
but why did we
because
do that to him? He been
well,
loyal.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll never know. That's did he like Maddie? Like we have to guess. That's
Yeah,
what I
because
mean. Like something
don't
like
make
that could have
sense.
taken seconds. You always talk shit about the people you work for or some shit, fuck you or something. You know, like it
Something
looks good because we get to just go right to the thing. We
right.
know that okay, he's about to die now, and we are like, yeah, justice for Rue, whatever. But also, we could have just had Rue for 30 more minutes, instead
Yeah.
of this showdown with a guy that randomly is in military uniform at a strip club, and the girls doing all the stuff, and we don't get to see because it's fucking being blocked. And I'm like, fucking, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I mean, I get it. I see she driving through these back alleys or whatever. I mean, I get it that Rue, the way she went out and all of that, it was a little convoluted at a little bit, and the Ali and all of that. I mean, you can't go in with a shotgun though,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's another part. Yeah,
yeah, nobody took him out. None of the
yeah.
guards, none of that. Like, come on.
but it's not. So it's not even just the character Ali, right? So it's not like a drug dealer show really, or a crime show where it's like, boom, you killed my homie 3 years ago, and I never let that shit go. I take you out at the end of the show or something. Okay, it's something you kind of get used to seeing. This
Hmm.
show out of nowhere becomes the show that the guy comes in with a shotgun to a strip club, and he's like, I'm here to see the manager,
It's
and
on a suicide mission.
he keeps saying, yeah, first and last name, like when they were saying Tommy Egan on the last season.
Tommy fucking Egan.
It was
Tommy,
on
Tommy
every
Egan.
trailer, every clip. I was like, damn, we're like, and then I forgot the last name of Alamo. He kept saying the Alamo Brown, maybe Alamo Brown.
I know, right?
I was like, come on, like
Alamo Brown.
that
That.
shit that was a lot of minutes just to see if there were who was gonna die in this one.
Hmm.
Nobody else got shot just out of nowhere. I'm like, there was so many guns in there.
What you think about Alamo death? He ended up getting blown away, and he was actually about to cheat because he said, "Don't wait till the bottle hit the ground and then shoot." And he
Yeah,
upstrapped a little bit early, but of course, like we said, he didn't have the bullets. He caught that shotty, blue. So what's next now? Is he didn't lock the door, but all these witnesses, what he about to go back home and what go
that's what
back?
I'm saying. We don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? And if this is like the end, then we'll never know. Like I don't like when they end stuff like that. I don't think that's good. You can use that if you
Yeah,
want as like a way to be like HBO. Give me another one. I got you. You don't
right.
have to answer the question, but you killed you know the main character.
Yeah, that's true. Because yeah, the way it's going now,
And also Nate, even though Nate was kind of useless in this one, it was just fucking weird.
he just beat his ass all season.
He forgot how to be a bully and shit. He just forgot all about it.
Well, it ain't no high school nerds to bully
Yeah.
and pick on.
Well, I mean, he was
Oh,
like a big like athlete. Like,
yeah, but also in high school, most people still ain't hit their growth spurt too yet.
oh, you
So
mean like now it's more even? You think a 6'5"
yeah,
guy is even with most people? Hell no.
well, no. But that
That's
dude,
still a big ass. The other guy, yeah, the other,
yeah.
the one guy that was his match.
Hmm. But a 6'5" guy that's skinny as can be, although Nate ain't as skinny as can be, though, I won't say that.
Yeah.
But it's all gotta be proportion right. But
So okay, so you think if somebody's coming at you or anybody, right?
right.
I don't remember that he showed a weapon. I don't remember if he did. So you think that the person is gonna come in to beat the person up, and you're just gonna be like, come on, don't take my finger, don't take my toe.
No, right. That was
That's
worse. That was cowardly.
yeah, yeah. I'm not saying like because he's 6'5", he's a fighter, but
Right.
do something. Like that's
Try.
yeah. Like the one scene that was super goofy was like when he was killing the flowers or the plants, whatever,
Yeah.
and then the guy's coming again to go get him. It's like, bro, just get out of there. Like,
Right.
what are you doing? That shit was weird.
Now he definitely should have been able to outrun that old man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was
Yeah,
an athlete. I
yeah, I
don't
know.
mean like fight skills. I mean like he was an athlete.
Right. He
He
was
was
a
like a
court.
star, in high school.
He tried to shake him when he was close. Yeah, he was too close then.
That
He gonna
shit
grab
is so
your
weird.
ass like a DB.
I thought, and Nate was definitely season one. He was like for sure relevant, but I think once they realized they didn't have, you don't really have the dad. You had the dad for like a few seconds in one of the episodes,
Hmm.
because he died. I don't know if he died during the filming or if it was just that they couldn't get him enough.
It looked like it was during filming
But he
because
looked like really thin in there too.
uh-huh.
Yeah, he did. I know he did a show
episodes. I think
that
three.
came out like last year, and he was still kind of all there. But yeah, not when they were filming this shit. He was on his way out, and then obviously he passed or whatever. I thought that Fez was gonna be like in the show
How are they gonna do that?
because I
Computer?
don't remember when he died.
Oh yeah, no, he
Yeah.
died when the last one was going. So that's before they probably
Oh,
filming
for
this.
real?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay,
He
okay.
died in the beginning of right before it came out, season 2. So he
I
been
thought
gone.
he died in between the two shows, the season 2 and 3.
Oh no, he
McKay
died.
missing season 2. McKay?
Hey, thanks,
Oh, the black dude, the young guy that
thanks,
was with Cassie.
thanks, Maurice Charles. He say any thoughts on McKay missing in season 3? Yeah, see, that's the thing. They had too many people missing, like old girl with the dudes on the with the mask on.
Cat.
Cat, yeah. And McKay, he was the black dude, right? The only black
Yeah, but
dude.
he was only in season 1, right?
I thought he was in season 2, but it wasn't that much, just a little bit, limited role. Um,
Uh,
they had a few other people on the show,
well, the
but I
McKay's
liked
purpose,
McKay. Go
yeah,
ahead.
McKay's purpose was just to um show
Evolve.
us that the nice guy was also treating Cassie like a piece of meat. It was just to show that.
Yeah, I thought he really liked her.
No, he was doing the same. He was like trying to do the whole thing that everybody else was trying to do when her pictures were online or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He was also like trying to be like all about her body and stuff. Like he was trying to have both be the nice guy, but also talk about her behind her back. Like she's just some chick that she's getting with. We didn't
Yeah.
get her mom anymore. We didn't get Cassie's mom.
No, we didn't. Only
I forget that lady. I mean, she's not like a super actress, anyways, but she's kind of silly and stuff.
we didn't get Rue's mom or her sister either.
Yeah, they didn't have Gina. So they just got stuff that we got from before, and
Uh,
then the mom, we got her on one phone call. She literally said one thing, and then we got her on this little fake scene, whatever.
right.
Rue's death. That's what I'm saying. So if let's say Nate, right?
Cuts.
So Nate died and Rue died, right?
Right. But Nate
As a
didn't.
as a show, you have to give me a reason to care. You got to give me a reason for it to bother me or something, and somebody has to be sad for that person. So you showing me Rue's moment with her mom, that's not a real moment, and that's supposed to be the climax of her death. It doesn't make sense
I know, right?
because she's not even in the show. She literally doesn't want her to be involved in her life. So in the story in season 3, she's keeping uh, Gina away from Rue because Rue is trouble.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
the last person you think about is the person that wants nothing to do with you. Like
Hmm.
it makes no sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point with that one,
I
especially
don't
with
know why they kept everybody so far away. It's not like you were filming this shit during COVID, where you got to have everybody separate and shit. I
come on,
don't.
Young Slim. On this comment, he said, "Why is Cassie acting like Nate just disappeared?" Come on, man. You know the answer to that. If he just disappeared, then that means she could still keep everything without no paperwork.
Yeah, you don't want to get investigated and all that shit.
Exactly. No
And you
investigation.
got all this cash and shit.
Man, come on now. Yeah, so that's why she acting that way. Because if she said he been, taken or he been kidnapped or whatever the case, then that would be a big difference in, police presence through her
And
life.
he also owed a lot of people, so she could just say, I don't know, dude not here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
go get him.
Yep. Too bad they got married though.
I don't know what the snake had to do that, but whatever. He got
Uh,
bullied by the snake too.
Said the snake. Let's see. Uh, Miss Crafty said Fez died like a month after season 2 finale. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was between them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you was right. My bad.
And then we lost Ashtray. Ashtray, right?
Because of the writing in the show, right?
No, he shot at the police and they killed him in the bathtub.
That's the writing in the show.
Um, oh, you mean like they wrote him out? Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to come. He wanted to get out. He wanted to go back to boxing, and I think he wants to do more acting or something. He's a boxer.
Hmm.
He's like I'm not sure if it was Steve Harvey, but one of those shows where you bring kids with talents.
Yeah.
He went to one of those, and that's when I seen him the first time. I was like, oh shit, like, he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great with an opponent, but some people look good when they train.
Right.
You got good footwork.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be watching to see what he do in the future.
It's Javon or something is his name.
Javon. Okay. We'll be checking him out. Let's see. This is the last comment for the night. Nitra says there's a lot of biblical ties. The serpent, Nate, was killed by what he was, period. Oh, good point. Go ahead with your bad self.
They showed a snake again in the last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was like a yellow looking snake. I don't know snakes, but I'm
Oh
looking at
yeah,
this one. So.
yeah. They did show a yellow snake. See, one of the things that Nietzsche's saying about Nate, I didn't think about it that way, but that is a good point. He wasn't really a snake
Yeah, how
though.
was he a snake though?
He was trying to borrow money to keep the operation afloat, but it wasn't like it was a Ponzi scheme. It was in a bad location, but he kept on putting good money after bad. And then when those dudes came and wanted some money, he was in a bad situation now because he didn't have no more cash. He put it all into the holdings or whatever it wasn't for that place because he was already realized he ain't probably about to get that place, but it's a little different. But Nate, he tried to be good. I think he just got in over his head and didn't want to ask for help, didn't speak up like he should have. And sometimes that's pride, which that is a sin to be so prideful of stuff. Can't admit when you need help, can't admit when you wrong, this and that. So, maybe he was too prideful to admit he was in over his head. He asking for cash infusions, all these people. Maybe in his high school years, he was more of an asshole and a snake. But then again, to me, a snake, if doing your business partners dirty or, you doing your wife and other people or friends dirty behind their back and things like that, that would be more of a snake move to me.
Yeah, because what he's doing is just what those people do.
Right.
That's
So,
just part of That's
but,
just part of that business, kind of.
mhm.
You're basically using their money to, you know, to use it for something else, but it's not money that you have. It's just like somebody like in trading and stuff. I wouldn't call them snakes. They,
Because they make money on fees, whether you make money or not, they
yeah,
still make money.
they just
But
want you to invest.
right, because they get more money.
Like, yo, you can win, I swear.
Yeah.
That's just sales.
Mhm. So, all right, that was the last one for the night. Y'all came with a bunch of good ones after that, though. Let's see. I'm gonna still leave it as that, but You all, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do the Shy also. You been watching the Shy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I keep asking you if you're gonna talk about it.
yeah, I'm gonna do the Shy on Mondays. On
Okay.
Mondays, so or Fridays, but I'm gonna do it this Monday though for the because I'm what 3 episodes behind now. No, 2 episodes behind.
Yeah, so I wonder if I should just wait to watch it right before, because if I watch it on Thursday,
Well, watch it. I already watched it.
I already seen it. Yeah,
Yeah, I just ain't talked about it yet. But they released the episodes Friday night at
yeah,
midnight.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's when I watch them, and so
The
that's what
last time they,
maybe
for
I'll do.
some reason on mine it didn't play, so I stayed up to like 2:30. It didn't play, and then I had to wake up Friday and start it. I was mad as hell. I stayed up for nothing because I thought like if you would have started a live right after, I was like, damn man, I'm gonna miss this shit. I stayed up. I was struggling.
Well, I appreciate the support, man. But I was also thinking about doing that too. Actually, going live at like 1 o'clock in the morning after the
You
episode.
liking it? You liking this season?
Yeah, yeah. So far, it's all
Okay.
right. Although I don't like how Red's just come and have a hot tub in the house and a party like that.
That dude,
Yeah,
that's his crib, is my crib now. I'm like, man,
and how he get all that done so fast? Shit, they could have been had a hot tub and some parties up.
they just, they do say crew, he said crew pull up, everybody show up. I'm like, God damn,
I know, right?
that's a fucking big chain. He got, he texts a lot of people.
Uh, Yeah, Reg, he's something else. And then Jake pulling that gun on him in front of everybody. That was so stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
Yeah,
just to set up that the next time he pulls the gun, he has to kill the guy. That's just,
right.
he has to be the guy that kills him. It has to be.
Oh, that's a damn shame because
Yeah.
Jake
So see that's the
a lot
thing. What?
of
Yeah, that's the thing when you go to these shows, right? Like the Shy Power and stuff like that, is that it makes you kind of try to think like them. So it makes you be like, hey man, you gotta kill your brother, man. But then it's like, are we really saying this guy should kill his brother? Like that's crazy too. But then it's part of it because it's like you're like you gotta think like them now. And
right,
everything is like, yeah, you gotta kill this guy, you gotta kill this guy. Like it's just normal thoughts, you know.
right. I'm in more of the camp that he should not kill Reg. Like what Jake? I don't think he should kill Reg. I just think that Reg got to get up out of there. And if
Yeah.
anybody was gonna kill him in that family, it could be what you call it. What's the older brother name? That's
Oh.
locked up now with
That,
dumbass shot.
ah,
Victor,
Trig, yeah.
Trig.
I don't like him being called Victor all the time. No.
All right.
That was the show trying to convince us that he was a politician and shit. I never even cared for that.
He
Like,
was
we
a.
don't need the police in Chicago. We got this.
Mhm. I don't know what kind of politician he was. He an idiot listening to shot, and they gonna move that body with this. What? Why would you touch that body? Move? What? Y'all crazy, stupid,
Yeah.
stupid.
Two felons.
And they both gonna raise their hands with blood on.
Yeah.
Come
That
on,
was
man. Y'all are idiots, man. Idiots. Somebody, I need somebody I can trust.
and then it's like, you're trying to be like, turn him in. That's the only way you're gonna get out. It's that shit.
Hmm.
And then dude's trying to get with his like attorney.
I know, right?
He like the older ladies. I never could tell how old he is though. Is he old or is he young? I
Who?
just don't know. The guy from One Call Away, the singer that played Michael Jackson.
Oh shoot. He about 45 years old, 46 years old.
Oh, okay.
Jason
Okay.
Weaver.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I can never tell if he's a young guy talking to like older women or if he's like older too. I can never tell.
That black don't crack, baby.
Sure. I've seen it crack a lot of times.
No, Jason Weaver the same age as me, so he about what 47 years old.
Okay.
So give or take.
Little Michael.
Hmm. Yeah, he had a little career in the industry. He was fortunate his mom was in the industry with connections and stuff. So
His mom? Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. She was smart and helped him get all this stuff at a young age and get started and all of that. And when he was in the Lion King, the first one, she renegotiated his contract with Disney. And that way, instead of getting because they were gonna give him $1 million,
Just one flat, like a flat.
uh,
Yeah,
and they ended up getting less money, a little bit less, but it's been paying him for like 30, 40 years because
yeah,
residuals, so
yeah.
he was like, yeah,
That's a huge movie too.
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
probably it's probably still their example like movie.
man, yeah, Lion King is definitely one of the all-time top animated films.
Yeah,
I
because
ain't,
you see like grown up stuff in a kids movie somehow, and it was not just that it was allowed, but people loved it. But it's like this is like the most grown shit you can put in a movie.
yeah, I know, right? Nah,
You
shoot,
killed your own brother, you fucking just let him go like that. If you put it in humans, that would look real different as a movie. It
yeah, I
wouldn't be
know.
in Disney.
Yeah, Will Smith do it. Will Smith do it. Shoot. All right, fam. Let me get up out of here. That was a quick 2 hours and some change. Real quick. Overall, what would you rate Euphoria season finale episode before we go on the scale of 1 to 100
100.
for this episode?
I still do eight. I can still do no, I'm gonna do like 75.
75 for this episode. What would you
Yeah.
rate this season 3?
Probably the same.
A 75?
Yeah, like a 3 out of
Or a
4.
C? A C?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think it was a B to a B plus. Sometimes they had a B minus or a C plus type thing going on, but I will give it a C plus to I mean not a C plus, a B to a B plus for my rating on the show. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a A, but I'd give it a B plus overall. And for this last episode, I'd give this last episode about A minus.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
And I missed a lot of it, and I'm just,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe I need to go back and rewatch it.
That's your sleep rating. That's you watch that shit like this. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I know, right?
As you wake up and stretch and shit.
Yeah, I know. It maybe needs some adjustment later. So
When you watch it again, you're gonna it's on right now. When you watch it again, you're gonna see Ali calling her mom to let her know her daughter died. You're gonna be like, oh, she dead.
that could be all part of the setup.
I know, right? For the next season that never comes.
All right.
Zendaya says she's out.
She tired of playing these teenage young people.
Yeah, their main three. I mean, she got 1 million per episode though.
Really?
So that's how you want to go out.
Heck yeah. She
Yeah.
got $8 million.
You want to kill me in the first 25 minutes? Okay.
Said, no, don't do that. Because you're gonna get $1 million.
No. I'm saying the last episode.
Uh
Yeah,
yeah.
she died on the last one. I think this is the most she got paid for the show though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, so they only gave $1 million for this one episode or for the whole
No.
season?
For per episode for this season.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Nobody else got 1 million though.
I'm sure the
I
budget
think
would be
Cassie got
great.
600,000 or 700. No, 800,000. I think is what Cassie got, and then Maddie and
Big old check.
Nate got like 600, 500. Where'd you go? I don't know if I'm on. Am I on?
Yeah, you on. She got
Oh, I
600,000.
can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Oh,
Hold up. Can you hear me now? Alamo? Alamo, Alamo. What about now?
hello. Yep. I say hello.
And they got your twin in the middle.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was just saying
When
Alamo.
I go when I go tanning,
Eh, laundry and tan. I
I
forgot
was
what
gonna
I
say,
was gonna ask you.
oh shit, it keeps going mute. Are you talking?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hey, no, I wasn't saying nothing. That's why I
It's
was
the
mute, I guess. Keep my hand off of this damn mouse. Mouse attack. You ain't lying. I'm gonna keep my hand off of it. Mouse attack. That's funny. I remember that game. Damn, how many copies you making, man?
it keeps going on mute for some reason.
Okay.
It's a bunch of me.
I see. That's the danger.
You watching The Shy and
Yeah.
that's it?
Nah, the shy and it
From
is for the show. The shy power about to come back on, yeah.
yeah, you're gonna go back to the yeah,
We
okay.
gotta go back to talking about power.
But you're gonna do it like from
And
episode one, episode three, or episode one.
episode one.
And if
Yeah,
you're gonna watch it awake,
I know, right? I'll be trying my best.
um,
Speaking of
I,
that, June 10th, I'm being the comedy club special uh for Indy's funniest comics. So we'll see what happens June 10th. If anybody in the area come through,
oh,
check out.
it's over. Like locally where you're at.
Yeah, it's downtown at the best comedy club in the city. So
I keep thinking you're in Chicago, man. Jesus.
Indianapolis right now, then moved from Chicago. Indianapolis. But what it say, 300 something. Anyway. Yeah, brother, man, I'm getting tired. Been a hell of a day, man. I be doing too much, man.
I ain't got no shows right now.
You got no shows checking out.
Nothing. I'm watching like I was watching Fire Country. That shit just ended.
Fire
So
Crunch.
Fire Country is like
I never heard
it's
of that.
just fire. It's a little corny. It's like a
Sound
procedural.
like
Every week it's gotta be a new emergency and shit. It's not realistic. This town be going through it.
yeah, I know, right? That's the roughest.
Motherfucker just be like, just start on fire just so we can get an episode.
I know, right? That's the
Yeah,
roughest area in America.
yeah. It's like four seasons in, I think.
Wow.
Can't be that many fires. There ain't no way. It
I
just
know, right?
yeah. But I watch it as like
It's
it's
it.
just kind of on. I'm not like this.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
Background
yeah, yeah.
voice. Yeah.
You don't watch nothing, so you have from uh
Yeah, I
you're
got
waiting for power.
Netflix. I got Netflix Prime. I got now the other channels too.
Dude, I
Oh,
got
From. Are you watching From?
nah. I never will.
Why not?
I don't like those what do you call
Zombie,
those?
zombie type stuff.
Yeah, all of that it's
Scary.
called something.
Jump cuts. Jump
No, it's
jump scare.
uh it's called something, but I don't like those.
Uh-huh.
Zombie apocalypse, the where you watch a show and it's about the mist. the mist kills everybody. I don't like shit like that. None of that.
Yeah,
I
man.
just it's just gotta be. It's gotta be more real to me. I just can't.
Yeah.
I don't just watch
Yeah.
drug dealer shows though. Definitely not.
Nah, nah.
I watch a lot of stuff. I just don't like those. And you
Do
sleeping
do
on the
you watch?
line?
This must be the way my eyes are looking down when I'm reading
Oh
some of
shit!
this stuff. Reading some of this, but
I'm enjoying it too much.
I'll be talking right to you right away.
Oh shit!
It look like my eyes are closed now.
Yeah.
See, I'm actually reading to say, Miguel,
Oh, it just looks like that.
good luck, Jay. How about that Courtney Kemp show, Chris?
See, I
From
told you, Nemesis.
his horror mystery box. See, you thought I was asleep looking like this. I ain't.
Yeah, I thought you been sleeping every time you do that.
No, this is the way that the camera is and the way I'm
I'm about
sitting.
to order Chinese food out here looking like
Yeah, I'm gonna
come on with a wok.
give you the cream of some young guy.
I don't know. That sounds weird. I don't know what that is.
Just say it slowly.
No, I heard that. I didn't know if it was actually a thing too.
The cream of some.
Some young guy. Damn,
He
Jules
made
does not
a
look
lot.
good.
Who look good?
I said Jules does not look good.
Oh shit!
I
Hell,
can't stand when people say she's beautiful. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Maddie
She's
is
standing like
pretty.
this. Jules standing like this
Oh, I just saw that part. Her
with the
back.
arch. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious! Looking at that art that was painted.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at her right now. Yeah, she like this.
Oh no! That's
Her shoulder goes like this.
yeah. I know.
I'm
Well,
getting canceled.
it you're getting me canceled over here.
We watching the same part, dude.
Then they say Jules.
And now it's Lexi on the screen. She got
What?
no butt. Lexi
Uh,
got no butt in that skirt,
Lexi is just
looking
horrible.
like a pancake.
Yeah, I know, right?
But this is what I mean too. Right now, they go right to this part, and they go right to Cassie fixing her own plumbing in the sink, which is her in real life. That is how she is. She works on cars. She fixes
Uh,
her own car.
I
So
seen that on Instagram or
yeah,
whatever.
but like that's what I mean. The show like forgot that she's not like that in the show, unless they're trying to tell us that because he died and a few months passed, now she's you know she's a
Some
different
people say
person.
that if Nate was here, he would have fixed it. I'm gonna.
Exactly. Who taught you how to do this? Like
I looked it up on YouTube.
people don't just be doing their own plumbing and shit.
She looked it up on YouTube, man. Stop hating.
Nah, okay, I'm counting right now. So she has. There's probably at least like 70,000 in that safe.
It was a nice amount.
So
Yeah.
she got like envelopes for cash already. Like she doing this shit now.
Yeah, the manila envelopes for the cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could just use regular
And then
envelopes.
Lex is just there judging and shit, just
Oh my
just
goodness.
drinking her wine.
I can't stand that girl.
Then Cassie putting all this makeup on, I don't know what for,
She
just so
look,
she can kiss the envelope. Like I'm so confused.
I wouldn't want my envelope kissed. Everybody knows something in there.
And then Animal being all weird, like smelling it and shit. Like,
Might be a bomb.
no, you smelling because like it smells like a woman. And then he explains how
It's
he,
a joke, man.
oh god. I was gonna say the symbolism and shit.
I see you was going down that rabbit hole. Like, hold on, let me make that bust at you.
Like the
See what
lipstick is
is
actually this kind of burgundy. It represents the
it? You probably wasn't looking. I did like this, shaking it up like a bomb, but
oh, okay, okay.
it might be a bomb.
Yeah. I think I'm autistic, man. I need to just find out. I need to just check.
I think I'm autistic.
I need to get the question answered.
You
And
fuck.
then fucking roll out here with this ugly ass dog in the car.
It's funny, man.
What do you call that? What do you call that in acting? Is that deadpan?
Yeah.
So like just like I like comedy like that, but it's just you just straight shooting them out. You just
Like
keep going
Glory.
jokes.
We talking about
Uh
Glory.
the movie Glory.
Glory in this thing. You see my new picture up here?
Um
You know,
yeah, but I can't tell what that is. It's a red suit. Um I can see a guy in a red suit.
whoever know what that is, they gonna get a special prize for being one of my favorites.
Damn, the only thing I can think of with a red suit is the movie with Denzel. He has like a red suit in a club and somebody's like disrespecting him. That's the only thing I can remember.
You got me over here thinking of the movie. Damn,
Uh,
Miguel. Miguel was first in line with the quickness, boy. New Jack City right there, boy. That's
oh,
Nina
geez.
Brown.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
Wesley Snipes?
yep, Wesley
Okay.
Snipes.
See,
Miguel, he was quick, boy.
I grew up watching him, but not
OG.
that. I like Passenger 57 and Drop Zone and shit like that.
Oh yeah, the older.
I
He was
never cared about
hot.
I
He
don't know
was-
about like Menace to Society. I don't know about Boys in the Hood. I don't know about none of that shit.
you ain't researched the black community struggle. That's why a
That's what I'm
lot of
saying. So when you guys reference stuff like that, when you watch a power show, it's like, oh man, that's like I don't know about Ricky. I've seen it, obviously. I've seen the fucking the
Ricky.
like he represents the young black male that's supposed to have a future and all that. So
And
every show that has that is supposed to represent basically what that archetype represented. Because that's the guy that normally gonna die is gonna be the innocent, the guy that doesn't want to be in the street. I know that a lot of times people just go back to that. I've seen the moment. I've seen the guy with the when the windows down in it and all that shit, but I've never seen the movie.
yeah, I mean, I think that's probably why a lot of Hispanics voted for Trump.
That's not.
they,
You go so far the other way.
yeah, I know, because they ain't seen enough of what the black community has gone through in this country.
I've
And
never seen
think,
Snowfall.
huh? You never seen Snowfall?
Nope.
See what I mean? And so then they come here and then they don't have a clue. Like if I was going
They
to Mexico,
they come here.
if I was going to Mexico, then I'd start watching Cable Uno or something. I don't know what I
Telemundo and shit.
Telemundo. Telemundo. For real,
I still haven't seen Sopranos, Breaking Bad, The
man. You got
Wire.
Sopranos, man. It's
I never
good.
seen The Wire either.
The Wire, I never seen all The Wire. I've seen
Never
like
seen Oz.
two. Oz, I seen a couple episodes of that. That's why I call old boy Out of BC. That's actually where he was in The Wire, Out of BC Alamo. That's where he got his start. He used to wear his hat like on the side of his
Oh,
head.
he was in that?
Yeah, he used to have a little skull cap and he'd wear it on the side of his head like it was a skull cap and it would never fall off. And he'd wear it on the side of his head and be fighting and doing whatever, and that hat would never fall.
Does he
Be-
have a lot of is he in a lot of stuff?
yeah, he was in Suicide Squad. You wouldn't recognize him though, because he played the crocodile.
Oh, I don't remember him from a lot of stuff, but I know him from like Get Rich or Die Trying. But I think on this shit, I think he was pretty fucking great. My
Oh yeah,
favorite thing he did, this is because I am 5'9". My favorite thing he did was
man.
the funny mirror scene
Yeah, with the
because the pants
pants.
were short. I fucking died, dude.
Yeah, that was funny.
I he was so like so serious about like you think I'm a little guy? Like, I fucking died, dude.
Yeah, that was
It
hilarious.
was so personal. Like I felt like he was saying it to me, and man, that shit, that shit was great.
Yeah,
I seen it twice. I think I need to
yeah.
watch that shit again.
You got me wanting to see that part again too.
That shit was.
Yeah, that was funny.
He gets
That-
mad at the little guy. You think I'm your side or some shit?
you trying to play me, huh?
That's exactly the delivery. That's exactly the delivery.
Trying to play me? You think I'm
Yeah,
nigga put on these little baby ass pants?
dude. So right after it came out, like a few hours later, somebody made a video of like the word for word doing the scene. It
Yeah,
wasn't as funny
right, right.
because this guy he's a big guy and he's talking to a small guy. And then you have fucking no reaction face, what's his name? Roller guy
Yeah,
who
it's
gives you nothing. He gives you nothing. And then Beast Mode, he doesn't want to get involved. He's like, like you handled it with this guy. That shit was so funny.
mm-hmm,
That would have been a perfect way to introduce a character. Like that shit, that's perfect.
mm-hmm.
Because you're like, oh, let's see this guy. You know, like let's do scenes with this guy for sure.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
need to find that shit.
yeah, it could work.
It's
Could.
episode 5, I think. I need to find it. I'm
Mm.
watching that shit again.
Well, that remind me, y'all, of course, can take clips of my videos I make, anything or any parts that you like, and post them and do whatever. So always feel free to take clips if you want.
Oh, I never seen Game of Thrones either,
Oh my goodness,
but that's not for me. I never seen Harry Potter.
I
The
never
the
seen
the
Harry
rings. What is
Potter,
the rings? The shit with the rings? Lord
Lord
of
of
the
the
Rings. Nope.
Rings. I just saw that. I didn't just see it, but I saw it probably about 5 years after it was out. But yeah, Harry Potter, I still ain't seen all that crap. I've seen
The
some of the
show's coming out.
yeah, I know. I was thinking about reviewing it actually. Be a way for me to probably catch up with all the movies I didn't watch. But then again, that is dealing with witchcraft and stuff. I kind of don't want to be supporting that and reviewing that and stuff. So I'm kind of thinking about it. So
Yeah, like I don't mess with that stuff. So I don't even want to Google that shit. I don't want to Google a
yeah,
spell. Like I'm out.
you ain't got to do all that. It's just
There was a there was a show that I watched that had like Haitians. So it came up. It didn't go into it. You ever seen Startup?
startup.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, so okay. So Startup is a show, is in Miami. It is about, and I'm pretty sure he's an FBI agent. There's an FBI agent, and there's three people that are trying to like start up like a company, like a business. So you have like a computer person, you have a business person, and then you have a guy that's like knows the like kind of like the street side because you're navigating still Miami. So you're dealing
Right.
with gangs, you're dealing with Haitians, you're dealing with like drug, you're dealing with like black market. But it's pretty good. It's it's back on Netflix, I think. Yeah, it's back on Netflix. It's 3 seasons. You could try like a few episodes. It's got the guy from Black Panther, the the guy they call they call him a colonist or some shit like that.
The white
The white
guy.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that, with the English accent.
Yeah, I forget what he is in Marvel show,
You're right, right.
but yeah. But he's the FBI guy. But it's the
Mm,
show is one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. I want to
mm.
rewatch it again. It was on Netflix for a long time, and then it went back to like the people that actually made the show, which is called Crackle, which is an
Yeah,
app 9 people have probably, and then it came back to Netflix.
I think people got Crackle. They probably don't use it that much because
Yeah,
Crackle don't put nothing on there.
like I only use AMC Plus for 2 shows. Game of Thrones. I mean, not Game of Thrones. Jesus Christ. Gangs of London, and uh, this is our city, which is like a gangster, not a gangster show, like a drug dealer show uh in the UK.
Hmm.
It's similar. You could say similar to Top Boy, I guess, but the accent is just too. That shit is nearly impossible to understand. So if they do a season 2, they're gonna have to they're gonna
Change.
have to bring it down a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I mean you type in the show on Google, everything talks about the accent being too strong. That's sleep. You ain't lying to me now. That's sleep.
No, I'm sitting here reading this right here. You just
Holy shit! There's no way.
said
For
their
real?
accents are too strong. You ain't said nothing else after that. I'm sitting here reading what I'm about to say next before I get up out of here.
Oh shit.
See, you thought I was asleep. You funny. You funny. Ray Negron, what's good, fam? How you feeling, brother? Yeah, it's late. I am tired. I'm about to wrap this up. Christian, it was good talking with you as always, fam. You ready for these new shows to come out, huh?
Uh, I'm trying to think about what the hell else is coming out besides Power though.
They ain't producing shows like they used to.
If I
But
leave the screen, is it gonna leave it? Let me see if I have something coming up. Nothing. Yep, just Power.
he said nothing. Yeah, man.
You start checking out trailers to see what the hell's coming out. So you're gonna talk about The Shy on Monday.
From one of
So you're
these.
gonna talk about it like tonight? Like
I'm gonna do the shy, yeah, Monday, which is since it's 1:20 in the morning now. Later today.
it's gonna be at what? 10?
I'm gonna try to do it at 9.
9? Okay. During
Yeah.
the game? Is there a game
Dang, that's right.
or is it the next day? No, the game is Wednesday, right? The game
No,
is Wednesday.
I think
Yeah,
the
right.
game is Monday.
Yeah, the game is Wednesday. So yeah, there's nothing going on.
Okay.
Game 1 is Wednesday.
Game 1. The Spurs already played game 7. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they won. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Wimby, boy, woo-wee.
he too damn big, dude. That's just
They gonna
Chet took 2 shots.
shut him down. Shut him down. Embarrass him.
You
Yeah,
gotta at least you gotta at least shoot the ball at least.
they need to put Mitchell Robinson on him, but he'll be all
Shit.
over towns. And so that's the end of the game right there for the Knicks. They ain't gonna be able to beat the Spurs. I don't think so. I think 5 games at best. And that's with Jalen Brunson doing all he can in his body.
He's gonna be getting 43 a game and still not winning.
Exactly. Oh yeah, shout out to Miss Crafty, my girl. House of the Dragon. You watch that? That's a good one. I watched that. I'll be reviewing that.
I keep forgetting that Racing Kanan is coming out before Origins.
Oh yeah. But House of the Dragon is another show, Game of Thrones show. You
House
probably
of David. What
you
is
probably
House of David?
House of this is about probably about David, who David and Goliath story.
Oh,
But David was the king of the Jews, King David. So his story, a lot of people know the David and Goliath part, but he actually got a long story in the Bible. He actually became king because when he fought Goliath, he was just like a teenager or like 13 or something, 14. And he ended up living to be like 70 years old. I think he had King Solomon was his son.
I don't know none of that stuff.
Got to know some of that stuff, man.
I know more about Tariq and
Hey, man, that's what made me feel bad, actually, because then when your day come and you sitting there, got an answer for your life, you don't know nothing about none of their stuff, but you can talk about all these fictional made up stuff. You can rap all these songs or sing all these little songs that other people made.
then be like, who is Tariq?
I know. Tariq, you didn't follow Tariq. You know you didn't messed up, right?
Be like, Tommy and Ghost, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, you know that you didn't messed up, right? What you know about Moses? Nothing.
Moses Malone.
Moses Malone. I'm surprised you knew that, to be honest with
I
you.
learned that 2 days ago.
It came right on time.
Somebody was talking about him rebounding or something like that.
Malone, a 3-time MVP.
Yeah.
Moses,
Oh, it was an MVP conversation. Yeah.
yeah,
They were talking about MVPs where like there's no discussion. You knew that only one guy could have gotten it. They were talking about Moses Malone.
yeah, probably bringing that up because Shea got the MVP this year.
Yeah.
And Wemby.
And Wemby's today. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
So that came up.
been Wemby.
And I was like, oh, one more name I gotta learn now. Okay, Moses Malone.
But the NBA love back-to-back champions or people to do something in a row, such and such years in a row, scoring champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you fighting against that mentality.
They already posting about how LeBron was the last time that was a back-to-back Finals MVP, League MVP, and one more thing, but they're already going back to like Miami LeBron. It's like Miami LeBron was different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All these random stats.
Although he was weak in certain areas, he was in his best physical prime then.
Yeah.
Running and
Just did
jumping.
whatever he wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If he missed, it was because he missed.
Now he be
You didn't do it.
reserving his shots and energy and stuff.
Yeah.
He just run all over full speed all game.
He's like the number 3 guy now, which is kind of crazy.
He is 40-some years old.
Yeah. We don't know if do you think he's gonna keep playing?
Yep.
I think he would say something he wasn't gonna play.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's gonna go out randomly like that.
He need to get something else to do other than play basketball. Ain't no way I'd still be running up the court buying ball at his age.
45 and shit.
I know, right? What in the world?
He waiting for his other son.
Yeah, he gonna be needing some serious knee replacements or something. Straight up.
Bryce is already in college or no?
I think so. Yeah, he would be playing and everything.
He might be waiting. He said he wasn't gonna wait, but I mean, if he's still playing shit, I don't know how you gonna get them both in the Lakers though. That's crazy.
Well, he'd probably be the last pick of the draft, just like his brother was. So anybody can get him. He ain't gonna be no draft pick. People gonna be trying to fight over. I doubt it.
Yeah, he's basically undrafted, and they're just using a pick because it's not like you keep everybody anyways. People get cut and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Uh-oh. Thank you. Who else? You said Jay is correct about House of David story. That's what's up. I know a little bit about my Bible. The
Like
Bible.
Lexi learning too.
The Bible. All right, bro. I'm up out of here, man. Damn, I wasn't trying to go out of here like that though. But shout out to Christian for coming through. I just grabbed this remote and I actually just charged it. And I guess now that it's fully charged, it's ready to get to work. As soon as you touch it, it's woo 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 woo. What you need? What you need? So this damn thing extra sensitive. But Shout out to my boy Christian for coming through. Appreciate you for coming through, man, and chopping it up with your boy. And everybody in the comments, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Yeah, the mouse, it ended it, but it's all good. We'll be back. And everybody that's still here to the end, we still got over 30 people live with me right now. It's what, 1:30 a.m. So I appreciate all y'all for coming through, dealing with the mouse, the little mouseketeer over here. This is those Apple mouses, if anybody was wondering. They work well, but as you see, if you accidentally rub your finger across this in any kind of way, this baby ready to swipe. You know what I'm saying? Swipe left and like a mug, and then whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. Yes, sir, Miguel. I am about to get some rest. And then I'm going to take my first shot of that OZ. I'm about to go ahead. I'm going to video and document myself. About to go ahead and get that Zempic, y'all. Oh, Zempic. You know. Oh, Zempic. You know. Blooga, blooga, blooga. To be honest, though, I am a little scared of the side effects as well as, you know, having my body go through all this stuff like that. But I can't really exercise the way I want to and used to, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck with possibly having to go ahead and take the OZ. So we'll see how it go. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Ozempic is that old pimp shit. It's that old pimp shit. Now, of course, there's no way for me to verify this properly, but I wasn't overweight before I was injured. And I like to believe I would have kept that up and not been overweight, especially to the amount I've been gaining weight recently. But because it's a limited way for me to work out, if I do a whole bunch of stuff working out, it's going to be a lot with my arms. And then I got to use these same arms to get in and out of the car, in and out of the bed, rolling around. It's like an overuse of my arms and shoulders. So that's why I was going to use that for some help. Little aid and assistance, little AA. Anyway. All right, you all take care. Have a good night. And everybody out there, be safe. Deuces. And I'm out.